welcome to Alley Top Files. Come on in. We're going to talk about Frank Turek today. Maybe some other things. Barron went live. He did a whole bunch of stuff as well regarding the text messages. Oh my God, it's mind-blowing when he does a take on stuff. So, shout out to Barron and Candace. They've been doing their thing all week, even though she's not online. And today we are going to just go over a video that his last video, Frank Turek, did with, I think it's Land. Oh man, is it? I'll tell you in a minute. It's in my description. I don't know if it's Land something church, but he was there. And I have a special guest today. So welcome everybody. Come on in. Come on in, everybody. We got Scotty's in the house. We got Renee's in the house. We got Debbie. We got a whole bunch of people here. Death Queef, everybody. Okay, so I also got Love because she does the pastors. Okay, she does Bible verses. So please follow her as well. She's helping me go through this video. And I need you guys. To go through this video with me. So welcome everybody. Love is here today. Hello.
Hello. Hi, everyone.
How is our audio? Can everybody hear us okay? Everybody just let me know, babe, if everybody can hear us okay. Also, welcome Mad Max on X. That's his name. Landscape Church. Lakeside Church. That's what it is. Live Free Podcast. Which they have a lot of following as well. I think they have like 1 million or something.
Audio's good.
Do you guys hear this when I play this? Can you guys hear that? Can you hear that, Love?
No.
So they can't hear my freaking thing. Okay, that's fine. All right. I'm really not happy about that you guys can't hear that. I'll put this there because everybody's like, where do I send you something? Because they don't want to send anything on YouTube sometimes. So I'll put that in the corner. And then I'm going to try. I have a poll up and go check the poll. Okay. And I'm going to see if I have. Can you guys hear this? Wait. Can you hear that?
Yes.
You can hear that. Okay. Can you hear this?
Yes.
Okay. Got it. Good. This? All right. So we got some sounds. I don't have all of them, but I will add them to StreamYard. Look like StreamYard doesn't like my little, what do you call this again? Sound card?
I think we just have connection issues with our sound card because we've had it ever since we did a stream a couple weeks ago. And I think we just need to go over some settings.
Yes. So welcome in, everybody. We are going to go first. I'm going to play something. You know what I'm going to play? Just to set up the stage. A little bit of Harpole and Frank Turek, because he keeps changing his, his story because someone's telling him to. You better go on a podcast and recount your witness acts from that day. So we all know he said there was drones there. Stop it. Stop lying now. We're done. Don't change your freaking mind. Because, now how many times did he tell his story? A bazillion times. Now he's telling a different story a bazillion times. So we got 9 months. How many? 6 months of telling the same story. There was drones. Charlie looked at it on his phone. There was drones. So when we walked in, there was drones. Megan Kelly, Glenn Beck, He's on all these podcasts. Now, somebody was on the Hall of Flags and took it. He's changing his story because of Candace's episode. He said, well, Candace can change her mind. No, she wasn't there. And whatever information she gets, she can change her mind. You want to know why? She wasn't there. That's why. Yep. She wasn't there. You were there. You have one job, Frank, to remember. Blake Neff, you have one job to freaking remember. You can't remember nothing. Okay, sorry, it's getting me love. It's getting me pissed off. I mean, now they're on YouTube. Now they're doing more YouTubes recounting that I was wrong. It wasn't drones. It was somebody with a selfie stick on the Hall of Flags. Sure. www.com, sure.com. That's what where we're at. Okay. So sorry, my little mixer is not working because I want to play power. So I'll just do it. Power. Sorry, I'm like
you are so hyper right now.
I'm very
you just
hyper.
covered 10 points in 36
I'm very
seconds.
hyper. I'm very hyper. I'm sorry, love. I'm very hyper.
Wait. Listen to this.
Okay. Yeah.
I played it for you. You're welcome.
Thank you. I needed that. I don't know why. Maybe if you can stay before we end the live, I need to fix my soundboard. If you can stay afterwards, don't leave. Okay.
I got you.
Okay, good. I'm gonna fix my audio after, but everybody can hear us, so we're gonna keep going. So I'm gonna play this first. Where is it? There it is. So this is Harpole. I made this little video a long time ago because Sean Ryan cut it out of the YouTube, but I screen recorded it from Patreon, and now it's not even on Patreon. So where Harpole talks about drones, and Frank also talks about drones, and now they're saying there was no drones. Like, come on, guys. Here we go.
And B, we can't break the rules. The school could have flown drones, the PD, but they didn't have them, right?
Anyway, on our way in, we had drone footage of the crowd building.
That's great.
You guys have a drone unit? Yeah, good. Do you have an MOU or a mutual aid agreement with the school? And they're like, yeah. I said, did they call you and ask for assistance? No. I'm like, why wouldn't you call?
Be great if that chief of police would have put that drone up.
Oh, he did. It would be great if that chief of police put that drone up. Chief of police on the top of the building. Oh, what's up? What's right there? It'd be great if the chief of police put the drone up. It'd be great if the chief of police put the drone up. It'd be great if the chief of the police put the drone up.
But
I'm sorry.
That's a mosquito. They're big in Utah.
Yeah, man, they're big. Look at the size of that thing, and look at the size of the Chief Long.
Yep.
If I drag that drone down, it's like almost the same size of his head. You can't see it because of the perspective. Because it flew really fast, like you got to go really fast. You guys, this is all in like out on the internet. Like you can go and do it yourself and track it. It's there. And if you zoom closer, that little thing or big thing is wearing a backpack. It's Tyler Robbins is wearing a backpack.
Do you have the
backpack?
Do you have the close up to show?
I do. I'm going to play the rest of this video, and I do have the close-up of that. I do. All right. I'm going to play the rest of this. Or you want me to? Okay, I'll do that. I'll do that right now because you want me to reference it.
Well, yeah, you just talked to it.
There,
so you should show
there, take it. What is that? It is literally carrying a backpack. I know dragonflies. What is this? Qu'est-ce que c'est?
Yep.
You see it, love?
Yep.
All right. So let's go. Let's keep going. Where is the video? Let's keep playing it.
We'd have had it. Or that drone up his ass if we could have had one. Flown that drone up his ass if we could have had one. Flown that drone up his ass if 7B, we can't break the rules. Now the school could have flown drones, the PD, but they didn't have them, right?
Anyway, on our way in, we had drone footage of the crowd building.
You guys have a drone unit? Yeah, good. Do you have an MOU or a mutual aid agreement with the school? And they're like, yeah. I said, did they call you and ask for assistance? No. I'm like, why wouldn't you call?
Be great if that chief of police would have put that drone up.
We'd have had it. Or I'd have flown that drone up his ass if we could have had one. We knew there were no drones, but their drones are different because they use those little bitty ones, and so they're not covered under the requirements.
Little bitty ones.
And so it's like, again, yeah, you're right.
You're done.
Do I need to call a grown ass man and
Yes.
and say, hey, are you doing your?
You need to call a grown ass man because you are not a grown ass man. Because you're done. You're actually, we are done. Today we're done. Babe, we need to call 7 billion men because they didn't, after the text release of Andrew Wilson and all this shit that Barron just said, look, they're done. They just put out a text saying a leftist would kill him, and they just let him in. Like, let's go into UVU and get killed. Let's do it. Let's just do it. Let's go. I think we should go. A leftist is going to kill us today, and it's going to be Tyre Robinson. I think we should go in. Let's put out this text later and then prove Candace wrong. You guys just made a mockery of yourselves, like in that text message. You guys, you're done. You guys are dumb. You're dumb. Or else you're trying to entrap this Brian Harpole here. I don't know what's going on, but all these people are done. I am getting like so heated because we know there was drones there. Just shut the freaking front door.
Everybody's been in denial of drones since the very beginning. No matter how many, you could show a drone the size of a football stadium hovering over bigger than UVU, and I bet you people will be like, I don't believe in drones still. It's utterly retarded. They're there. They've been documented by multiple people. Like we've got at least, I don't know, 3 or 4 that we've documented. Then you got someone with skills like John Cullen, who's tracked like over a half dozen very precisely. And he's calculated speed, direction, like everything. Like, come on, they're there.
Yeah.
They were there, guys.
They were there. But Frank Turek said that so many times on so many different podcasts. And now, like 7 to 8 months later, he's like, I was wrong. I'm 64 years old and like, I get things wrong. It was actually, somebody on the Hall of Flags, just doing, hi, this is the drone footage. No, you guys are done. You can't come out with this later. You're done. You're done.
Yep.
There you go. Funny comment here. Annie, Allie, it looks like you drank all the coffees from your Buy Me a Coffee.
Yes, I did. I did. Actually, Chris just made me an espresso. So look, and I just watched Barron. I'm like, the text messages, guys, the text messages. Oh my God, the way he puts stuff out and he portrays it is just, the text messages, they are just incriminating themselves.
Yeah,
I'm 100% with you. We should be mad.
Yeah.
This is not just a show or a soap opera that we have been watching for the 11 months. This is placing all of us, all of our sons at risk. We should be very, very mad.
Yeah. It's a world takeover right now. We gotta keep dialogue, guys. We have
Yep.
to.
Yes.
So I'll play the rest of this and then we're going to get right into the Frank Turek thing.
Your job.
You tell them the truth.
Yeah, tell them the truth, Frank. Listen, we tell them the truth. And listen to what he says after he says that.
Anyway, on our way in, we had drone footage
What the heck?
of the crowd building.
calm down.
I'd have
Pisses
flown
me
that
off.
drone up his ass if we could have.
Building
Babe, it pisses me off.
I know. It's okay. It's okay.
drone footage. Anyway,
Breathe. Okay. Breathe.
on our way in, we had drone footage of the crowd building.
I'd have flown that drone up his ass if we could have had one.
Really? You had one. You had lots. And that's the one I tracked right there. Right there. You cannot tell me that is not a drone. Okay? You cannot tell me that. John Cullen commented on my post about this picture. You cannot tell me. Everybody was attacking me back in the day when I posted this and they said, it's a bug, Allie. Shut the F up, Allie. It's a bug. Yeah. I'm gonna flown that bug right up your butt if I had one.
Um,
How about that? And they took that off the Sean Ryan show, babe, when he said I would have flown that drone right up his butt if I had one. They took that out. They cut that out of the YouTube and the Patreon.
yeah. Since the drone thing's got you so heated, I know, like it does. You're heated, baby, and that's fine. You know. I think what you need to do is get this off your chest and pause going into that Frank Turek video and pull up what we shared on our members live last night about drones and actually show it. I think that'll make you feel better.
No, I'm not doing that now.
Well, I think it would help.
Babe, I don't have this stuff loaded for that.
It's just one screenshot.
What screenshot of what?
The Rick Cutler post.
Oh, I'm not going to do that right now.
Well, I think it'll help.
I don't want to get unalive today.
Well, or just read it then, because that'll help. I think people understand.
Read it? I can read
how passionate and why you're so angry right now.
Okay, this is why I'm angry.
Like I think you need to do this honestly because it provides context. People don't know why you're upset, and they have a right to know, and it's valid.
Okay, I can say it. It's fine.
Just read it out so people understand why.
I'll post this tomorrow, but I will redact stuff. How about that? But all right. Just give me one moment, everybody. Just give me one moment so I can pull it up. So, talking about the drone stuff. So, I believe Mitch Snow and John Cullen did a video together about drones. So, I think that was on August 5th, they did a live stream. On August 9th, Rick Cutler posted something about drones. Got me infuriated. It did also have a hashtag CK. I'm gonna vomit.
It's okay, just one thing at a time.
All right. So he did like a Bible verse, and then he said CK September 10th, whatever. He said with a drone picture. Now just picture a drone picture in your view. He said, out of the smoke came locusts upon the earth, and they were given authority like the scorpions of the earth. They were told not to harm the grass of the earth, nor anything green, nor any tree, but only those men who do not have the seal of God on their foreheads. They are not permitted to kill them, but only to torment them for 5 months. Their torment was like torment of a scorpion. When it strikes a man, in those days, men will seek death and will not find it. They will long to die, and death will flee from them. Revelations 9. Interesting note. He keeps typing. The term locust, like drones, is already used for military swarming, UAV technology designed to mimic insect behavior, such as the U.S. Navy locust. Brackets, low-cost UAV swarming technology. Interesting. Program. These systems can launch dozens of small autonomous drones in rapid succession to overwhelm defenses. That's why I'm pissed off.
So the main takeaways there are everything that everybody said was impossible, the entire investigation, Rick Cutler now states is 100% not only possible, but they've been doing it for a long time. So look at autonomous AI-driven drones that are automatic. People are saying that's impossible. They don't exist. Well, he's worked with them. Then they're saying, oh, drones can't look like bugs. That's absolutely impossible. He says, well, there's an actual entire system called Locust low-cost UAV system, which has drones designed to exactly look like bugs and mimic them. So everything we've said from the beginning is true, 100%. And people need to wake up to that.
He posted it this year, August 9th, 2026. I will be posting that later tonight.
This month, guys. Yes. That was posted last week by Rick.
Yes. Yes. Do not ask me how I know this, okay? Just trust the source. You know, I actually posted something about Rick doing security
that nobody else seen, and that's when Rick Cutler was doing the security for a congressman, and he happened to meet Sean Curran, who's the head of the Secret Service, and he took a picture with him. That stuff isn't anywhere except in Ali's pocket.
I mean, why did he post this about the drones? I'm trying to, and it's not just this. It's so much. for my brain. There's so much more that I'm so deep into this, guys. I don't even know what to tell you. Like, oh, anyways, moving on. I'm going to show Frank. Thank you for that little rant. Thank you for watching that little rant. I was just a little bit upset. Okay, so that was the drone thing. So now we're going to go into the Frank thing. He's going to be changing his mind again about the drone thing, because that's what Frank does. And he'll blame that he's 64 because of it. So let's go. Are you still here with me, love? I'm so sorry.
I am.
Okay.
I am.
But before you move on, some people wanted to know, how do you protect yourself from drones? Well, you can. One thing I know, which you guys have in the States, which I'm jealous of, you got anti-drone launchers in the US. Like, look online, and basically it's kind of like a rifle style thing, which shoots out a net, and they can go like really far and high.
Mhm.
So if you're sitting there in your backyard and you happen to buy one of these off Amazon, and you're just hanging out having a tea or something, and you see something flying over your house, just freaking shoot it with one of those things, right?
Yeah.
And then it'll literally just get wrapped up and fall down right in your yard, and then you can figure out who it belongs to, because they'll come looking for it.
There was a drone over my head. I was just like on my porch, and I just heard bzzz. I'm like, what the heck is that? Remember, babe? And
Yeah.
I thought it was a bee. And if Chris was there, Chris is so tall that he could have just grabbed it. But it was just like, I guess, like, I don't know, somebody was watching me. So it was just like, I don't know what, how many feet, babe? I couldn't reach it.
Like 10.
10 feet. That was close. That's not allowed. You have to be 400 feet up. So when that happened, I said, Chris, there's a drone. And then he came out of the garage, and it took off that fast. It went, and I heard the noise went, and it took off. I'm like, oh, it took a picture of my face. For sure it did. For sure it did. Anyways, that happened. Moving on to something else, because that happened, and it scared the bejeebers out of me. Yeah, I never had a drone hovering over my head ever on my property. So I did go to the police for that. Just so you guys know, that did happen to me. I never talked about it before, and I'm talking about it now. So that did. So you guys know. It's like this drone stuff is really bothering me, love. Like, you don't even understand.
It should bother all of us.
It's against the law. Like, you can't, it has to be 400 feet or higher. So it was right over my head. And I had my neighbor as a witness. So I have a witness. And Chris and my neighbor ran to go see where are you going to go find out where the guy's controlling it? We don't know. Right. But they went on their bikes, and like, remember, you just like took off and went on your bikes to go look for it. It was kind of funny. But now we're going to move on to Mr. Frank Turek, and we're going to discuss this. This is just recent too. Not too long ago, this podcast. And I put everything in my description. I put the link of the podcast in there. I put Love's link in there, and a little bit of a write-up of this place. So if you go in description, you can look at that. So we're just going to review this, right? You're going to do it with me, love. Because it is something. And so is Chris. Chris is good at this. Chris is very good with the Bible as well. So here we go.
Welcome back to a bonus
Can you guys hear
episode
that?
of the Live Free Podcast. My name is Carlos Erazo, and today I'm here with
Yes.
Pastor Paul Cunningham. And today we have a special guest. This right here, Paul, is somebody who has spent decades faithfully defending the Christian faith.
Yes, he has.
He's been on college campuses, high-profile debates, live Q&A. He is a gifted, brilliant apologist, philosopher, author of multiple best-selling books, including I Don't Have Enough Faith to Be an Atheist. He is the president of crossexamine.org. He is a friend and a man of God whom we deeply admire here in the Live Free Podcast. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show, Frank Turek.
Hey, I'm nervous because I'm sitting in the great Josh Howerton seat. Hey,
My
man.
goodness.
Hey, bro. Hey, we're going to do one more point. We're going to wrap this pod up.
Hey, you got the hat?
I got the hat right here.
T-shirt. I mean, you got it. You got the whole thing.
You're fit right in.
I wore
Frank.
the T-shirt in honor of Josh.
And that's the church there, Lakepointe.church. Rockwall, Texas. So that's where he's at.
Hat in honor of Josh. Well, the T-shirt in honor of Charlie
Yes.
and Josh.
Yeah, man.
Josh will be back next week, right? This is not a permanent thing, is it?
We hope
No.
Okay, all right.
We hope so. Although we'll have you back later this year.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be fun. Hey, Frank. First of all, thank you for being here, man.
It is my pleasure. I listen to I watch every Live Free podcast.
Wow.
Great podcast. One of my favorites, probably my favorite podcast out there. And you're neck and neck with Father Mike Schmitz in the ratings. You guys out there, you guys need to start telling your friends about the Live Free podcast, because we need to overtake.
It's going to be a lot. Like, the guy is always going, So I'm sorry for all that huffing and puffing in the background. That guy does agree with everything Frank says. So, I watched it up until like 45 minutes in. That's probably all I'm going to show today, because he does talk about Candace. He does talk about, the day of Charlie Kirk, what happened. And we're going to listen to what he's saying, because it's bizarre.
We need to overtake Father Schmitz.
We're gonna talk about Catholicism. Maybe
We are.
This is the episode.
This is it.
All right, let's
Maybe
do it.
Hey, by the way, Frank, the first time I heard about you, I was in college. And it was during the new atheism movement. It was kind of like picking up. And one of the books that was extremely helpful for me was this one, Stealing from God. Basically, like
Plug that book in. Plug it in.
grabbed it and made it like a textbook of mine.
Plug in the book
And so,
in, babe.
man, you've blessed my life deeply. I just want to say that.
Oh, thank you, brother.
Man, and one thing that I appreciate from you, we were talking about this during lunch, is you're not just obviously a brilliant man, but you're also compassionate. You're a very patient man. You can, and if somebody doesn't know, you can just literally go find Frank on any video, and your patience just, oozes out naturally. But you have a heart of a father who loves people.
Yeah.
And so that's rare.
Patience. You haven't seen me drive, but hopefully I try and answer a person, not just a question.
That's good.
That's what you want to do. You don't want to win an argument and lose a person, right?
Amen.
So that's what we try and do on college campuses.
In an age of outrage and people just wanting to crush each other and win arguments, I think you're a voice that is a blessing, and it's a fresh. It's a good thing that we have people like you.
Thank you, brother.
Hey, for people that are wondering, that awesome hat that Frank is wearing, every single episode we do a giveaway. So comment freedom to participate in this week's giveaway.
Freedom.
And we're going to be selecting some. Today we're going to be talking about the main differences between Catholicism and Protestantism. That's us, by the way. We're going to be addressing the biggest objections Catholics have against Protestant theology. We're going to be reacting to some recent headlines about the Pope and Islam, and answer the question, is it true, like official Catholic teaching says, that Christians and Muslims worship the same God? And so, yeah, it's going to be fun.
And they don't. All right.
Okay.
Good night, ladies and gentlemen.
That's all we needed.
That's right.
Hey, but before we do, Frank, I wanna start asking you something a little bit more personal. I want to ask you this. You were very close to Charlie Kirk.
Here we
Actually, you're
go.
wearing that shirt in honor of Charlie. And a lot of people might not know this, but you were there with him the day Charlie got assassinated. And so I want to ask you, can you share, just a little bit of what that experience was for you, and kind of just how that's shaped you, and kind of where you are at today?
Sure. Charlie and I go back to January 2020 when he emailed our ministry, and he had been watching some of the
2020.
Q&A that we do on college campuses, and he found them helpful, these Q&A.
All these people came in 2020. Rob McCoy, Frank Turek, and Jack Hibbs, 2021. They didn't know Charlie Kirk all their lives. They all came in when he married Erica, or he got together with Erica.
Videos. And so he wanted to meet. And when we met, he said, hey, could you mentor me in Christian apologetics, evidence for the faith? Now, it can be difficult to mentor someone smarter than you, because Charlie was brilliant. But the only thing that exceeded his intellect was his humility. So the few things I knew that he didn't know, he wanted to know. And so he would invite me to every TPUSA event, and we would meet privately quite a bit. And last summer...
Is that true? He came to every TPUSA event? I never seen him at any Prove Me Wrong event. Have you, love? I haven't.
No.
No. maybe the pastor summits and like some indoor events, but I've never seen him at one Prove Me Wrong event. That is for sure. This is his first one he ever went to.
Summer 25, we met on 4 occasions in Phoenix to sit down and go through the most difficult questions that each of us get on a college campus, mostly related to Christianity, but also related to political issues and cultural issues as well. And so the third time we met was August, and he said, hey, I'm going to be coming back from Japan on September 7th, I think it was.
Yes, that's right.
He said, can you come back out that day?
Came back on the 8th.
I want some prep time before the very first event.
He came back on the 8th into US. He was in Japan on the 7th. So
at Utah Valley University on September 10th, we could spend a couple of days together. And then why don't you just come with me to the first event? So sure. So came out and we spent some time Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. The event was on Wednesday. In fact, we went on a long walk. We would not only meet during the day, but on evenings, he would say, hey, after Eric and I put the kids down, why don't you and I go on a long walk and we'll just talk about whatever issues we could. And so let's see, Monday, September 8th, he and I went on a walk through his neighborhood with a 300-pound armed bodyguard behind us. And the 3 major issues we talked about that night were the government, politics, Islam in particular. Secondly, the resurrection. How can we be better at convincing people that here's the great evidence that Jesus rose from the dead, so they actually trust in Christ? And the third thing he wanted to talk about was how can we get our generation, his generation, he was 31 at the time, to embrace marriage and the family? Because while men appeared to want to embrace marriage, women didn't, according to the survey. So those are the 3 major issues we talked about, walk-in for about 90 minutes. Now, in retrospect, I realized that Charlie was talking about the 3 institutions that God created. Government, the family, and the church.
Wow.
He was a big forward thinker, a big picture thinker that could dive down into the details. So he was talking about the central issues really to Christians and to civilization. He wanted to be better at those issues. So the next day we had a meeting.
Listen to the meeting. This would be the meeting in the Hamptons, right?
A Zoom meeting with a couple of people in Israel. And a couple of people in the room and another person, an expert on Israel in the United States. And we were asking them, and Charlie was asking them, tell me your perspective on what's going on with Hamas now and the Israeli situation. Tell me, I want to be better able to answer questions when I get questions on this. So contrary to popular opinion, some popular opinion that Charlie was giving up on Israel, that's not true. He was trying to prepare himself to know the facts and be better able to answer those questions. This is the day before he was murdered.
Wow.
We're in this meeting. I'm in the meeting with him.
He's in the meeting with him. Did you know that, love? He's there.
He's everywhere, apparently.
He's in the meeting at the Hamptons. Whoa. Did you know that, babe? He was there. He was there. He just said I was there. Guys, in the chat right now, did you know Frank was there? Anybody tell me now. Did you know he was there? I didn't know he was there. More this guy talks, the more we find out. This is it. Not at the Hamptons? Where was it then? It was a Zoom meeting. This is what he's talking about. This is what he's talking about, though.
The Zoom meeting with people in Israel at 5 a.m. over there.
So which one? Am I getting them both confused? Which one I'm talking? There was a meeting that he said he's leaving the pro-Israel cause. Which one was that?
That was via text message.
That was via text message, and that is why they called. Well, According to these guys, the Zoom meeting for the 9th was already planned because Charlie needed to apparently learn how to debate people on campus after doing it for 10 years.
He just said it was the day before, though. Did you hear what he said?
Yes, the day before.
So the Hamptons meeting was the day before. Someone just said that.
No, the Hamptons.
Was it August 6th? It was August 6th.
No, that was in August. Yes.
Yeah, August 5th or 6th. Okay, so then there was like some kind of meeting a day before. The Zoom meeting. So there was a meeting in person, and then there was a meeting. I got it now. Like there was a meeting with Ben Shapiro and some Israel officials and blah, blah, blah. That was a Zoom meeting. Got it.
Yes.
Got it. So,
Josh Hammer,
yeah.
With Rabbi Waliki.
So he was there. Frank was there the day before.
Frank was there.
So there was a meeting in the Hamptons. These are two different meetings. There's one August 5th and 6th or 4th or whatever. And then there was one the day before.
Yes.
So I'm just going to update everybody on that.
I just wanted to jump in quickly and take 2 seconds. Anna Escobar is saying 4th and 5th in the chat.
4th and 5th, yes. Somewhere in the beginning of August. Yes. But then there was another one, another meeting the night before, which Walicki and all these officials and Ben Shapiro. Was it Bill Ackman too? Something. And obviously he was there too. Mikey was there.
Mikey was there too.
Mikey was there. So this is interesting, isn't it, Mr. Pastor? Let's listen to this again.
Some popular opinion that Charlie was giving up on Israel. That's not true.
Okay.
He was trying to prepare himself to know the facts and be better able to answer those questions. This is the day before he was murdered.
Wow.
Day before.
I'm in the meeting with him. So the next day we get up, we fly up to Utah, and we had to stop to do he was going to do a presentation to a group of restaurateurs because his cousin was a restaurateur and said, Charlie, could you come speak to my group of restaurant owners? And so we stop at this place. He walks in, he does an hour talk on entrepreneurship. Get back in the car, we head to the university.
Wow.
Yes, and Tornado Alley said, I do. I had that in my paper. Yes, they also did bomb Qatar on the 9th. Yes, everything's lining up here. Can't forget that either. Very true.
Wow.
I mean, Charlie could talk about anything about success, right? So on our way in, we get some footage from the venue from up high. Originally, I thought it was drone footage, but in retrospect, there was a walkway above us that somebody had their phone apparently over the walkway, and it showed this huge crowd. This is like maybe an hour before we were due to be there. And he's showing me the video, and I go, I said, Charlie, I don't like this place. There are too many buildings.
Oh.
He just kind of shrugged it off because he knew in order to reach people and love people, he had to put himself in harm's way to a certain extent. In fact, love involves sacrifice.
What did you say? What? Like, can I just give this?
Doesn't work.
Oh man. I want to give that emoji where like that sound where you know that slapping sound.
Yeah, that's why I've been saying we need to take some time to work on our sound card.
I'm gonna send a pop something right now. What the heck did he just say? No, you're done.
Kind of shrugged it off.
No way, you're done. You're done.
He walks in, he does an hour talk on entrepreneurship. Get back in the car, we head to the university.
Wow.
I mean, Charlie could talk about anything about success, right? So on our way in, we get some footage from the venue.
Now you're going to change your story right here because you did say the drones, there was drones there and it was on Charlie's phone and you saw it. Now you're going to change your mind. You're going to change your story.
From up high. Originally, I thought it was drone footage, but in retrospect, there was a walkway above us that somebody had their phone apparently over the walkway. And
No, you're done. Nobody can just go like this. You know how high that is? You know how high that footage would have to be? Babe, perspective from the drone footage.
What are we talking about?
He said when I showed you all those pictures of the courtyard, that was way above somebody doing this. He said it was just somebody taking a
100%.
He said it was somebody just going like this. I correct myself.
What photo are we talking about? Or
the drone footage, like of above the courtyard beforehand, you can see all the people, and it's way high up.
Yeah.
He's saying he's incorrect. He's correcting himself, and he's saying that someone just did this on the Hall of Flags like this. Just took a picture, just like that.
Sure.
That's all it is.
It was Gumby.
Yeah. You don't have an answer to that?
What?
You don't have an answer to that?
Sorry, I was like looking in the chat,
Okay.
and you went on that 20-minute rant about drones. I was looking online about civilian drone defense and stuff like that because sorry, that's where I've been, and I've just been like listening while looking at the chat. Sorry.
Okay. I'm just talking about the pictures from the drones on that courtyard that day, babe. Like above. I think I showed it to him a million times. But anyways, I think everybody knows what I'm talking about. I had it in my first Harpole video there in the beginning. It's too high up. Nobody can do that and get the whole courtyard from just like that. That's impossible, Frank. Impossible. Stop it. You're done.
It showed this huge crowd. This is like maybe an hour before we were due to be there. And he's showing me the video, and I go, I said, Charlie, I don't like this place. There are too many buildings. He just kind of shrugged it off because he knew in order to reach people and love people, he had to put himself in harm's way to a certain extent. In fact, love involves sacrifice, and you can't wall yourself off from people completely. So he didn't. And so we pull up. The crowd is just going crazy. We're about 50 yards from the crowd when we pull up in this SUV. And he gets out. There's a whole group of kids from TPUSA wanting to meet him. He stops, says hello to them, takes pictures with them. And when we walk on over to the venue, as people are just screaming, there's a point when he looks at me and he goes, "Welcome to the big leagues." Because look, I do college events. That's how why he reached out to me. But I'll attract a few hundred.
And by the way, you've been doing college events for
like 20 years.
Yeah, 20
years.
Long time.
Yeah.
Long time.
Yeah.
Inside.
He's done them for 5 or 6 years.
Yeah.
He's not even doing a presentation, and there are thousands of people waiting to hear him just answer questions. So then he starts flipping hats. Somebody hands me a row of hats. I'm flipping hats. In fact, Trinity, I'll send you some pictures. You can put it up. You can show people. We're just flipping hats. And then he says, "Okay, it's time to go." He sits down under this tent. I'm about 20 feet from him, 25 feet from him off his right elbow. I'm just parallel to him outside the tent. And I'm FaceTiming my wife, and then I FaceTime my son and daughter-in-law, who are big Charlie fans, and saying, "Can you, Matt, this is amazing. These people are just screaming." It was
So his daughter-in-law, is that what he said? Well, who did he say? His big fans? I never knew that. That's interesting.
Don't go. I think you should bring up sorry, honey. I think you should bring up a comment here, which is actually kind of relative. One of our viewers, Vox Christie, noticed something which I think is interesting. So I'll read it out if you don't want to find it. He's been coached while he is speaking or has notes on what to say. He keeps glancing downwards towards his laptop screen.
Agreed. I think I hovered over that in the beginning when he just started the show. He's like, he has all his notes on the screen. Even when he does his own show, he's reading from the screen. When he does Megyn Kelly and all that. So noted. Yes, thank you. Whoever said that. Thank you so much. Bizarre.
Trump rally times 2 with no Trump and people just screaming for Q&A. And someone gives me a hat.
Yes.
Can you just replay that part where he says, just like a Trump rally without Trump?
Yeah.
And then he says, okay, it's time to go. He sits down under this tent. I'm about 20 feet from him, 25 feet from him, off his right elbow. I'm just parallel to him outside the tent. And I'm FaceTiming my wife, and then I FaceTime my son and daughter-in-law, who are big Charlie fans. And
Sure.
can you, Matt, this is amazing. These people are just screaming. It was a Trump rally times 2 with no Trump. And
A Trump rally times 2 with no Trump. A Trump rally times 2 with no Trump.
So bigger than Trump.
Yeah. And they keep going. I did another live, my last Sunday, I think I talked about how did they know 3,000 people were there and what 3,000 means for, or overseas.
Our overseas friends.
Do you know what 3,000 is? A promised land, the 3,000? Just saying.
Mm-hmm.
The Rabbi Shahim, the September 10th, did a video with Fox News saying that Charlie Kirk is the Abraham of our times. He stood underneath a tent and talked the truth to 3,000 people. What is with this 3,000? I'm just putting it out there, guys. All right. So we're biblical here. We are biblical here.
And hold on, a couple questions from the chat. When was this taken, recorded, shown? How'd you find it?
This episode?
Yes. What the thing that we're watching right now?
Hold on.
People are curious. They want to know.
Love sent me this. And this was, I did see it on, to be fair, I did see it on Black Line Brief. I thought Black Line Brief actually interviewed Frank Turek at one point. I'm like, no, it couldn't be. No, it's from April 2026. April 2026.
Yeah. So this year, guys, couple months back.
And yeah, kind of hidden for because it wasn't on Frank's page. So a little bit hidden. Didn't know about this podcast. Even though they do have like 1 million followers, I did not see this one. So thanks to Love for sending me this because I couldn't find it. So thank you.
You're welcome.
Continuing on.
People just screaming for Q&A. Mm-hmm. And someone gives me a hat, so I have a hat on, a white 47 hat. And the first question is about Mormonism. We knew we'd get a question on that. We were talking about it on the way in the car. We're in Utah. Of course we're going to get questions on Mormonism.
Yes. Yep.
And Charlie's very gracious. We have big theological differences, but I have Mormons on my staff and I love them. Mm-hmm. I want them to know the true gospel, that kind of thing. Second question is about transgender violence.
Of course.
Particularly should transgender people have access to guns because of the uptick in violence.
Got to push that out there. Push. Yes.
Yep.
You want to say something, maybe?
I was just waiting for you to finish. Well, that's where the manipulation started, was with that speaker on the day on 9/10. That's where the selling of a narrative started. Yeah. Right? You got to understand that. Because that every sort of situation like this where you believe that there's going to be a cover-up involved, you have to plant the seeds of your cover-up before something actually happens. That way, mentally, people are like, oh, I've heard this before, so it must be true.
Yeah.
And that's really how manipulation works.
Oh, there's a name for that. I seen it on some conspiracy show. I forgot what it's called. I'll think of it in a second.
What up, Mike V?
Hey, yes, I see Mike V is in the chat. Hello. Okay, so where are we at now? So yeah, they're talking about Mormonism and the gun and the violence and the trans. Okay, so like even after that happened, you have Butch Hibbs in the corner, talking to people. Oh, it's so weird that he got shot when they're talking about trans and gun violence. So weird. You see, there's a second person, which Butch came in with or took pictures with Frank Turek. Butch Hibbs is Jack Hibbs's brother. And he's already saying that to people in the crowd or on the sidelines after this happened. Whoa, so weird. Is that what you're worried about? I don't see anybody in dire straits in that video that Candace put out before she went on her little holiday right now. I think she took a week off or 2 weeks. I don't know. But she put that video out, and that was so bizarre to see everybody in the tunnel just, standing there. I'm going to show you my laptop. I'm going to sit down and edit. And nobody's hugging anybody. Nobody's going like this. Nobody's sitting down. Nobody's on the floor. I would be like losing my mind. Like, these people worked with them.
Yeah, this is 10 minutes after, and everybody's walking around. Nobody knows, like, you'd fear for your safety.
Yeah.
You don't really know that the cops haven't said, like, everything is all safe and secure. They're walking around like nothing.
Why are they there? Should have just like packed up and left. You shouldn't be there even. These cops should have been securing the scene. Get out of here. Everybody out.
Yes.
Out. Secure the scene. Terrell, I don't care who you are. Out. Out, 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 out. No, they're all sitting there like they're about to have a picnic.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't see Terrell or Philip. They look cool as a cucumber. And somebody said online to me, I didn't really respond. They're just like, that's what trauma does. Huh? Trauma? Oh my God. That's what trauma does? Well, if that happens to somebody else's child, God help you. God help you if that's what trauma does. We're done. You're done. No, that's not correct. You want to bring up a comment, or is everything okay?
It's something completely unrelated, so it's up to you.
Sure.
So it's from Michael V. I've been working for, because he made a comment, or somebody made a comment, how Jews and Mormons are just basically mountain Jews. That was mentioned in there. And Mike was furthering on that a little bit. And he was like, I've been working for mountain Jews for 4 years, asked for a raise, and then lost my job on Friday after making them hand over fist for years, I guess, starting my own barbershop called Alphas.
Oh my goodness, that's amazing. I know you told me that. I'm praying for you. Everybody put prayers in the chat for Mike.
Yes.
Yeah, that is so awful that they did that to you. So he just lost his job. And like, you were starting your own business. That's amazing. That's the best thing to do. Be your own boss. Be your own boss. And yeah, you need me to help you promote it. I can help you.
Yeah, we can help promote or see whatever we can do to try to help Mike. You know what I mean? Like you really went to bat for everybody in the investigation. So if you want, reach out to Ali privately, and we'll talk about you. We'll see what we can do to try to help you out. Okay, man?
This is the one that, he dropped the license plate and we found out it was auctioned. He is the one. So
in case people don't know what that means, we're talking about the SUV that took Charlie to the hospital, just to provide some context. And Mike was the guy who was able to give the pictures to Candace. And then him and Ali hooked up and realized that Mike had a connection with a lot of photos. And that really spelled out almost the entire timeline of the SUV.
He's so important in this.
And we would not have had that remotely without Mr. Mike V. So
maybe me and him should do a live stream, recap again. Let me know if you want to do that, Mike. So I really appreciate him. He's just he did the Lord's work that day. He didn't have to do that. And he got those images from his client, like he cuts hair for, that worked at the auction. So if anybody's wondering where go watch my other live streams. Breakdown of the SUV, I think it was called. So
yeah. And that was Mike, guys.
Yeah.
Like, Ali, you won't ever see Ali and I take credit for something we didn't ever do. We're not like that.
No, I brought him on. I brought him on the show.
Absolutely, man. Yeah. That was his sacrifice, his choice to do that, to help to, and it was. I just wanted to bring this up and acknowledge that.
Yeah.
Because I personally haven't talked to Mike for a little bit. I know Ali might have, but I just noticed that, and I just really wanted to bring it to everybody's attention.
And you know what? I just feel like when you said that you're opening up your own barbershop, I just felt this overwhelming. I don't know what it is. It's just a praise that it's going to be great. This is going to be great for you. Something amazing is going to happen. I don't know what it is, but I got goosebumps when you said that. So, everybody put prayers in the chat for his business. He's opening it. He lost his job. So I'm really, really praying for you.
And if you're in Utah, stop by and go see Michael's shop. Give him some business. Put some cash in his pocket, man.
Go get a haircut.
Help a brother out.
Yes. Do that. Yeah, Alphys. That's nice. Did I say it right?
Alphys.
Alphys.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's awesome. Everybody's putting, prayer emojis in the chat for you. Amen. Congrats, Mikes. All the best.
You'll get through it, buddy. I know starting your own business can be, scary a little bit because you're unsure of what the future holds. But the good thing with that situation is you're in control of it, dude. So you work hard.
Yeah.
You'll make it happen. If it's really what you want, you'll find a way to make it happen, brother.
I'm doing this podcast. I don't know where it's going to go. Like, I broke both my ankles, and I'll tell you, just breaking your legs, I went into depression. It's like I broke one, and then the following year I broke the other one, and I was already out of 3 casts. And then I had to go in, I broke my other one, and then I had ligament surgery. So I had like 3 surgeries. So it's just, it's been a hell for me. So I'm doing this because I can't do my regular job. So it's been hard for me. So, hey, being your own boss is the best thing. So I really, really pray for your new business.
And apparently, I'm just reading the comments. Mike named it after his golden retriever. So that's his dog's name, Alphys.
So good.
So that's what he's saying in the chat, and I think that's a cool name. I love that name.
I love that. You got to incorporate that somehow in your haircut. I don't know.
Well, maybe not in the haircut.
No. Sorry. Like you got to incorporate. Not in the haircut. Babe, don't stop. Not in the haircut, like it incorporated in, I don't know, somehow in his logo.
Branding.
Yeah. Yes, incorporate the dog.
Mike, don't cut people like your golden retriever. Don't do that one, sir. I don't know how many repeat customers you get, but definitely incorporate your golden retriever into your logo. I think that'd be
moving on.
It's perpetrated by transgender people. And so this kid is asking Charlie this question. When I hear the pop, and I see Charlie go back. And so I take a step toward him, but his security team is on him already. And so just like everybody else, I'm thinking, are there more shots? So I duck. It's all on video. Somehow someone has it on video. I duck. And
the whole crowd has it on video.
And then they grab him and they take him on the other side of the tent. And so I run alongside from the left side of the tent, if you're looking at it, and I run with them as they're carrying Charlie to the SUV that we came in on. And I always thought somebody was going to take a shot at Charlie at some point. And I said to myself, if I'm ever there, just do whatever you can to help.
You knew? Did you hear what he said? I just knew someone was going to take a hit at Charlie Kirk at one point. That's a bold statement.
It's amazing that everybody knew. Everybody knew that it was going to happen, and everybody was okay with that.
Yeah,
just
send him in there.
Sit there. Go.
Yeah. And that particular day, he's there. So is the Refi guy, Lane Schomburger, Mikey McCoy's always there. Who else is there that normally wouldn't be there? Danny Phillips, all these people, like sometimes they're there, sometimes they're not. I know Nate Walker was new, but there's people that have never been there before that was there that day. If that makes sense. Like I never seen Frank Turek at a Prove Me Wrong event. Nope. If I'm wrong, tell me I'm wrong. I have not seen it, but this is weird that he just said this, that I knew they were going to get him. Did you see that?
Yeah, well, yeah, I knew he says that, I knew they were going to try to take him out or go for him eventually. Now he's talking about, so what am I going to do when he's actually there? I think that's the wrong way to go about planning. You don't plan on what to do when your friend gets his head blown off. You kind of maybe plan to prevent that from happening.
Right.
So like you're skipping they just skip the most important like aspect of all this. How about you make sure he doesn't die instead of planning on, well, what kind of flowers should we get for his funeral? I think the way they mentally went through that whole thing was 180 degrees backwards.
Yeah.
Like, you don't plan for his death. You plan to keep him alive.
Yeah.
Or am I just crazy?
No, that's right.
Other side of the tent. And so I run alongside from the left side of the tent, if you're looking at it, and I run with them as they're carrying Charlie to the SUV that we came in on.
Do I need to rewind a little bit? Sorry.
But his security team is on him already. And so just like everybody else, I'm thinking, are there more shots? So I duck. It's all on video somehow. Someone has it on video. I duck, and then they grab him and they take him on the other side of the tent. And so I run alongside from the left side of the tent, if you're looking at it, and I run with them as they're carrying Charlie to the SUV that we came in on. And I always thought somebody was going to take a shot at Charlie at some point. And I said to myself, if I'm ever there.
Wow. I'm always thinking that someone was going to take a shot at Charlie at some point. I always think that somebody was going to take a shot at Charlie at some point. I'm always going to think that he was going to get a shot at some point. So, oh man, if I was there. Oh, wow.
Just do whatever you can to help.
Sure.
I mean, he was like a son to me, you know.
Sure he was.
And so I just get in the back of the SUV. I just came in the back hatch. I'm the only non-security guy in the SUV. And so they have Charlie laid out across the back seat. Rick is holding his head on my left.
I bet he's holding his
Brian
head.
has his mid-body, so to speak, and his legs. Justin's driving. Dan is in the front with his phone for directions to the hospital. Go, 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 go. Of course, we're all trying to stop the bleeding.
All.
You ain't stopping shit. Sorry. God. Oh my God. You said you were pounding on his chest. I don't know how you could stop the bleeding. I don't know who's stopping anything at this point. All of their stories are just completely wrong. Now he's even fixed it and said that he was doing CPR 30 seconds before they got to the hospital. But before, as soon as he got in, he's like pounding on his chest and doing CPR. But now he's changed his story since Candace said, how come you said this? And how come Brian Harple said that? How come he said this? How come you said that? How can you talk about drones? So now they're changing their stories and they got to go out on podcasts to fix their stories. And they said that, Candace can do it. So can we. We're human. We can make mistakes. Huh? Whatever information she gets, she can change her fucking mind. Sorry. I apologize. I'm pissed off. She can change her mind with new information. You guys were there. I don't know how your story can change. You were there. It's changing so many times, love. I don't even understand.
Yep.
How it can change that many times. But moving on. Or I'll get to some super chats because I think I have some. I'll stop for a second. I don't know where Christopher is. I don't know who got what. Okay, sorry. Anna! Hello. So you can't hear this when I do this? Can you hear that?
No.
Wow. Okay, so I put cheering, clapping sound. So I will just do it from here.
I'll do it for you.
Sure. You hear that? Thank you so much, Anna, for that. Ivan, Ali, I get drone DoorDash deliveries. I don't get that here.
No, me neither.
I do not get that here. Send help. Help. No, I don't get that here. But it was like right over my head, and I was just like looking at my hibiscus garden, and then I just heard like a buzzing. I thought it was a bee. And then like we've lost a lot of bees. I don't know if it's because of data centers, but I heard bzzz, like that really, really high. And I wasn't going to look up because I'm with my like cane. Sorry, guys. Like I have like issues with my leg. So I'm like, I didn't want to look up and like fall. So I'm kind of going like this. I look up. I'm like, oh my God, there's like a drone going bzzz, like right over my head. Yeah, that happened. But yeah, getting DoorDash deliveries by a drone, that's cool. But I don't know if it's cool anymore with all this drone stuff. So thank you for that, Ivan. Jeannie. Heart. I love you guys. I look forward to Pastor Sunday, Flamingo Mafia. Yes, we are the Flamingo Mafias here. Thank you so much for that. Yeah, we are so happy that you guys are here, and we are all flamingos here. We come with the flocks, and you guys are also like my little researchers too. You guys help me in the chat all the time, so thank you.
Yep.
And Annie, to help the research and achieve the goal. Thank you so much, Annie. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you. I'm just going to get through a couple of these so then I don't get overloaded here. Okay, so Vicky, Graham, glad you are getting recognition for your work. Thanks for all you do. Thank you. Yeah, I got a repost from Candace, which was really, really cool. We're finding who drove Charlie into UVU. That's what I've been working on since April. Like, who the heck is that guy? Security detail, as Blake Neff would say, but Blake doesn't know who he was. I don't remember who that is. And I'm like, it's Christopher. Well, I don't know if it's Christopher. Well, now we know it's Christopher. Because literally Barron said, it is Christopher. He works for TPUSA. Everybody. Suck it.
Yeah.
Oh, man. So thank you for that, Vicky. And next one, Critter, gifted 1 Alley Top membership. Thank you so much. Thank you. Who got it? I don't know. I don't have my Christopher here right now. My Christopher. He'll let me know who gifted me memberships. Ivan gifted 5 Alley Top memberships. So that means there's 6 in total. So
Nice.
Who got it?
Crystal Smollin's got 1. He got the single. Where's Ivan's? Yeah, so Crystal Smollin's got the gifted membership from Critter, KC. And scrolling. Doom scrolling. I don't see the other one.
It's Critter. It's Critter. Yeah. So whoever got one, congratulations. We do some fun memberships live. Ask Ivan. We had a great one last night, right, love? Wasn't that great?
Yes, I got it. Lady Cat J got 1. Wolf Pack, Lovely Lemons 1345, Tradman, and Jandy Hall.
Awesome. Congratulations, everybody who got one. And I'm going to continue on. Just wanted to stop and do that. So thank you so much. Yes, we had so much fun last night. Wasn't that great conversation? I thought it was great conversation. We have Mitch Snow there. It was great. And I want to have open mic for everybody, for my members to come and talk. And you never know, I might sweep in a guest. You'll never know who'll be in there. And wink, wink.
The more important part of the members live last night, which I think we need to mention, is we had 3 people come on, because it's always an open mic. So we had 3 people come on who had never been live and talked before, ever.
Yeah.
And I think that's more important to mention, because they felt safe enough to come up and share their thoughts and opinions and converse with us and have conversation and dialogue.
Yeah.
And I thought that was really important, that they felt comfortable enough to do that. And that's also why we do it in our members only. Like, we've got a couple hundred members, but when we're live, maybe only 50 people or maybe 30 people were there last night. So it's a very nice, intimate setting to discuss things and to go over things that we think is important, and not just Charlie Kirk. So it's a great place to
we
have
talked about another
conversation.
case last night. We talked about the Lindsay Clancy case, right? So
yes,
and hopefully we've solved the Charlie Kirk case, and we can move on and solve other things, because I was doing that before the Charlie Kirk thing happen. But obviously this is it is important, but there's other cases that are important as well, like missing people, so we got to keep doing that too. Not just this. We got to keep talking about a whole bunch of different topics. But anyhow, going over this, does anybody else have anything to say here? That's it. We are going to continue on.
And he's not looking at me. He's looking past me, like right into eternity. His eyes are fixed. He's not there. And at one point, I started to try CPR on him, but he's not responding. And it's not an emergency vehicle. There's no lights, nothing. His feet are hanging out the right door because he's so tall we can't close the door. But to this day, I don't know how Brian stayed in the SUV because we're yanking and banking all the way to the hospital. And at one point,
yanking and banking.
Yep.
Yanking and banking.
He had to say it.
It's funny because I thought I saw that door close. It's weird. It's very weird. But anyhow, who knows? We'll never know.
Did it close?
I don't know.
Because it's funny, because when it drives away, we got the shot from the opposite side. It looks like it may have closed.
Maybe it opened
but
after.
Well, we just don't know. Like everyone will be like, it closed for sure. Well, we don't have a shot from that side of the vehicle. So, a pant leg or something could have got caught.
Yeah.
Because if the door closed properly, how did it open? Like, how does it accidentally open driving down the street if Brian is supposed to be tending to Charlie? Rick is holding his head. Frank is praying to Jesus in the back.
Yeah.
Who opened the door?
Yeah.
In my mind, I don't think it was 100% closed when they left.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know these facts, so.
There's an ambulance coming this way toward us, and we're like, should we stop? No, just keep going.
No,
Just
you see an ambulance, don't stop. No. Just keep going. Just keep going.
We don't need it. We just don't need it.
I would literally go,
I think anybody would.
You're done. You see an ambulance, you don't stop? I'd stop the car. I would put the car in front of the ambulance.
Yes. And make the ambulance stop.
He needs to go. I would crash into the ambulance. You need to go in it. He needs to be in there.
Yep.
Oh.
There. Yeah. And so we scream into the emergency room, carrying him into the emergency room. And we lay him down.
It's going to be great.
Where is everybody? It's like they didn't know we were coming, I don't know how. But within 2 minutes, the team descended on him. And of course, Rick and I, as the whole way there, and we're praying out loud, like, come on, Charlie, come on. Meanwhile, the whole time, I had put my phone in my back pocket without hanging up. I just didn't even think of it. Like as soon as he was hit, I just put the phone in my back pocket and started running. And my son and daughter-in-law are hearing the whole thing. They're hearing the whole thing in the car on the way over. And so the team descends on him, and they...
Are Frank's phone records subpoenaed for the trial?
Probably not. Nothing is. Not even in the SUV is not subpoenaed. Nothing is.
Well, I don't care about the car. It's gone. It's blown up. It's wherever the heck it is. But his phone is real life. It's in his pocket, probably right now, wherever he is. And I'd like to know if they subpoenaed that, if they can get that phone record somehow.
These things could be done right away.
Probably for the trial.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Hopefully for the trial.
We have a heartbeat. So Rick and I are going, he looked dead. I mean, he looked, maybe there's hope. We're praying. Mikey shows up, his assistant, 23 years old, well beyond his years of maturity.
God.
He's on the phone with J.D. Vance. He's already called Erica.
He's on the phone with J.D. Vance. Why?
Who was?
Mikey McCoy.
Another list of people that Mikey called. Wow, these guys apparently called everybody in the continental U.S. except for 911.
Except for 911, we're calling,
Yep.
you know, Erica. We're calling Rob McCoy. We're calling JD Vance. Wow. Okay.
Victor Marks.
Yeah.
Jack Hibbs.
Apparently Ben Shapiro.
Yeah.
Ben
Shapiro was on the call. He was talking to somebody in the security. His security was talking to this other security in the car. So
before they made it to the hospital.
Yeah.
Yep.
Crazy. And he's wondering why nobody was there to receive them if nobody called 911.
Yeah. Well, I had a space with Lit Mormon. Guys, go check that out on my X because I also put it on YouTube. It's in my video section. Oh no, it's my live section. His accounts of that day because he was there when the lockdown happened at the hospital where Charlie came. So go check that out as well.
I need to get Erica. And then maybe a half hour, we're kind of standing out in the hall. The nurses were great. They like come in here, get cleaned up, you know.
Wait, did Brian not jump on him and take his shirt off? What about that?
Well, not only that, he's saying that the nurses helped them destroy evidence.
Yeah. Erica's
but
not
they
there
were
yet.
so nice. They were so nice. They cleaned them up.
Yeah, they were just super. Just took all their stuff. I don't know if this is real. Like seriously,
blood everywhere.
No,
blood everywhere. He didn't have any blood on him.
And my son and daughter-in-law are hearing the whole thing.
I just rewound it a bit.
They're hearing the whole thing in the car on the way over. And so the team descends on them and they say, "We have a heartbeat." So Rick and I are going, he looked dead. I mean, he looked, maybe there's hope. We're praying. Mikey shows up, his assistant, 23 years old, well beyond his years and maturity. He's on the phone with JD Vance. He's already called Erica, sent a plane to get Erica. And then maybe a half hour, we're kind of standing out in the hall. The nurses were great. They like come in here, get cleaned up, you know, because blood everywhere.
Blood everywhere.
And then we're standing in the hall just waiting. We're in scrubs now. And this doctor comes into the hall. And he says, "He's dead." Not sorry. We tried everything. None of that. Just with all the tenderness of a brick. "He's dead. I need to talk to Erica." Mikey's on the phone going,
"Yeah, you know what? I would say that if I was a doctor, I would say that too. Maybe that's a clue."
And I need to talk to Erica? I need to talk to not the wife.
Does Erica know the surgeon?
Not the next of kin. No, he came rushing out saying he's dead. I need to talk to Erica. What?
Yeah, he needed to know what to do with the necklace.
Just the way he said the doctor said that, how abrupt that was. Was that like, did he come out like pissed off? Like, what you telling me? What doctor does do that? Like, whenever there's a situation like that and someone loses their life, doctors don't do that. Sorry.
No, they don't.
I'll talk
they
to
ask. They ask for the next of kin so they can talk privately. They don't just walk into the visitor's room and yell, "He's dead."
No,
I'm sorry.
They don't do that. They don't do that.
That's what they do in the movies. That's what they do in the movies. That doesn't happen in real life.
That's what he's living. He's living.
That's the script. That's a script.
So we haven't heard from the doctor, and I really want to hear from the doctor. I want to hear from the doctor when it goes to trial. Thank you.
Hey, quick question. It's a question from the chat. I forgot who asked it, but somebody was wondering, is this the first time that Frank has mentioned about JD Vance call?
Nope, I never heard that before.
So this interview is the first time he mentions that he was talking with JD Vance, as far as we know.
As far as we know, I never heard of that. That's what I just said. Oh, Mikey called someone else too.
I'm just making sure.
Yeah. Well, I haven't. Maybe it has been released. I have no idea, but this is the first time my mind is recollecting. I thought he called Rob McCoy. He maybe called Jack Hibbs, but he also called Erica. That was the first person I think he called. But and then Rob, his dad. But I never heard about JD Vance. So that is something that Mr. Mr. Frank released just now.
Wow.
Yeah. Wow.
I need to tell Erica so she doesn't hear about it in the media first, right? All this. How did they get a heartbeat? The doctor later said, if you have a healthy person like Charlie, even though he's dead, you can restart the heart. And we later learned that Charlie was killed instantly. He didn't feel anything. And
how would you know you didn't feel anything? Does that make you feel better saying that? Like, that's weird. How would you know?
Well, he was just told.
How the heck can you know?
He was just told that the surgeon that was searched overseas multiple times before he died, and looks like he was hired by a foreign country, told him so.
Yeah. Does that make you feel better saying that? Oh, he didn't feel anything. He's good. He was like died instantly. That's what Megyn Kelly and Glenn Beck said. He was gone right away, Megan. Megan, he was gone right away. Wait, babe, do you have that cream? Let me put it on.
Yeah, that actually got mentioned. Did he have the same acting coach as Erica? And if that's the case, he has the same acting coach as Glenn Beck.
Seriously. And he did say at the end of that, Glenn Beck did say, because of the Trump thing, like he wouldn't have been elected if it wasn't for Charlie. And that made him a target. That's what Glenn Beck said.
And I just want to mention one other small thing. User NS8LD5SN7K. That's a mouthful of a name. Don Jeffries, happy birthday from Ireland. We did an episode with Don Jeffries yesterday, and we actually sang him happy birthday
Friday.
On the show. Oh, yeah, 2 days ago. So we sang him happy birthday on the show.
Friday. And Fernsome, this might be an evolving story with minor edits. I agree.
100%.
I agree. You are correct.
That's literally factual. We've been seeing it happening like every other month or every month for the last year.
And help me with this, guys, because like I watched it up to 45 minutes and I probably just end it there. But yeah, it's quite interesting, the rest of the stuff that he says. So you guys might hear something that I don't hear. So that's why I'm going to go live on it, right? So let's keep going. So, yeah, he didn't feel anything, is what he's saying. No, he didn't feel anything. Wow. Okay.
the doctor said if he had been shot in the operating room, we couldn't have saved him.
Yeah. Wow.
So it wasn't like, oh, you didn't go fast enough. There wasn't an ambulance there. None of that.
Yeah.
Right. So yeah, everyone's in shock, obviously. This probably happened Utah time. The murder happened somewhere around 12:15, 12:20.
12:23.
Erica probably got to the hospital around 3, maybe. And then by 6 o'clock or so, after Erica had time to talk to the doctors and see Charlie, and she came into the hallway. I saw her, she saw me, we embraced, and she said he was doing what he wanted to do.
Huh?
He loved you.
Stop it.
Please
No.
don't let his legacy die.
You're done. You're done. You're done. You're done. You're done. Who says
Sure.
that? What? What?
Nobody
What
ever?
wife says that? The first thing you say to somebody, you can imagine if your husband gets shot, you're running to the hospital and you're falling down, you don't know what to think. Like, I can't even freaking imagine. Your head is not attached to your body, kind of thing. That's how I felt when my mom was passing away and my dad called me and it was raining. It was a Wednesday night. It's so weird because it was a Wednesday and Charlie Kirk died on a Wednesday. And my dad called me and said, you got to get here now. She's not going to make it. And I am driving. My head doesn't even feel attached to my body. I felt like I was in a dream, like it wasn't real. Now, this is not happening. you know? And I can't even imagine thinking those things. Those are not the things that are in your mind. You got to continue Hate's legacy. Huh? You're done. You're done, Erica. Who the heck talks like that in a hospital, babe?
I don't know, psychos.
Yeah. Love, what do you think? Demons.
It's beyond words, you know?
Yeah.
Anybody, okay. Everybody goes through a traumatic event in a different way, but not that way. You know, she just walked into the hospital after apparently waiting for COVID on the tarmac, hugging him, going to the hospital, and she goes straight to comfort everybody without even talking to the doctor first. You'd be like, get away from me. I need to talk to the doctor. You know, like, shh, get away. Yeah. No. She's just, you need to continue the legacy. And to the other one, you know, like, you're doing great, amazing, Mikey McCoy, you know. This is a script.
Yeah.
You know, and they have been filling in the blanks and readjusting it for the last 11 months.
Yeah.
Too much, somewhat a reality, a believable reality. But there's a lot of people like Frank that he's very narcissistic and he likes talking. He has been talking nonstop. For a person that has been talking nonstop, you're going to tell me that in April 2026, April the 22nd, which is when this show was aired, he didn't know the time, around 12:15, 12:20. We all know it was 12:23.
Yep.
You're going to tell me that he doesn't know? He's being vague for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. I just want to mention one more comment. It's from Crystal Smolin, 5279. Frank is an evangelical apologist. Says that he knows Charlie didn't feel anything, and he was DOA, yet he still has a pulse when he was in the ER.
Yeah. I brought that comment up earlier because I thought it was great.
Oh, I didn't know if you did or not. Yeah. I've been waiting to read it out, so I just froze my chat and I've been staring at that for a little bit.
It's great. Thank you, Crystal. She's on it.
Yeah, she's great.
She's on it.
Her X account's a good one to follow.
Yeah. It's really good follow on X. If you don't follow her, follow her. All right, keep going.
And so it's not just me trying to carry it on. There's so many others as well. And
he's the guy in the background.
What's happened since then? I mean, we went. It's amazing they could pull together a memorial service like they did.
Yeah.
Oh,
75,000 people in the room, and about 30 or 40,000 in the.
Who cares?
Arena next to us.
So
there were 100 million people watching online.
Yeah, you had the opportunity of speaking in the memorial service.
Yeah.
Some people would say this was probably one of the largest evangelistic moments in modern history where the gospel was shared.
I think.
Wow. The largest
evangelistic, not Christian.
Yeah. In history. They love it. They love that. About the Bible sales, how many people were there. The Charlie Kirk effect is basically it. We're going to push that right that same day, how he was a martyr, Abraham of our times. Just going to keep pushing that out.
It was in all of history.
All of
history. And when you have the president on down talking about Jesus and even government officials like Marco Rubio, who knew?
Oh my goodness! Yeah.
Who knew Marco with the gospel like he gave it? You know, they were all great in that regard. And my only goal in the 5 minutes.
Sorry, these people won't stop going.
That's why originally I thought it was Black Line Brief interviewing him. That's originally why I thought it was.
I thought like, yeah, I thought like he got an interview with Frank Turek. I'm like, oh my God.
I'm like, how the hell did he get a fucking interview with him? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it looked like he was covering a video of him interviewing Frank, because it never showed the other two guys.
Yeah, he never
always on
showed
Frank.
Yeah, he never showed the other two guys. He only had it's like a split screen like that.
Yeah.
So I couldn't tell.
So you hear, yeah. And it sounded like him. We're like, how the hell did that happen? So it turns out it's not.
One of these guys is really grunting. I don't know if it's him. It's like, I can't take it, Faith. Faith, don't stop.
Maybe we should just stop grunting into the mic.
Every time he says something, like, listen.
Or is it going to become another kind of show?
Just listen. Live free and listen to this guy grunt, okay?
And look, Winston Churchill said this, something like this. If you give me an hour to speak, I need 5 minutes to get ready. If you give me 5 minutes, I need a week. So I labored over that for a whole week. How could I honor Charlie, but also give the gospel?
I want to say something here.
Sure.
Okay. Frank Turek is theoretically the greatest apologetic of all times. That means that he knows his facts, his quotes. He's there to defend the faith against everything. And he's misquoting Churchill.
Yes.
If you want, you can look it up. It wasn't Churchill, the one that said it. That is like a myth.
Yeah.
That has been out. It's called Churchism or Churchillisms, I think. But it has never been credited to him. I mean, it doesn't matter, like honestly, anybody can say, oh, I think I heard some or misquote a quote. That's fine. But not somebody that you're telling me that his memory is so good that he can quote anything from the Bible to defend it.
Yeah.
Maybe that's all he can do. I don't know.
Mark Rubio is
allegedly.
There you go. There's more. It just keeps going on and on. This stuff is just, I can't.
You okay?
Yep. I'm good. I'm good. There's so much information.
I just tried to say Charlie Kirk did great things, but he's not in heaven because he died for his Savior. Charlie Kirk is in heaven because his Savior died for Charlie Kirk. So Rubio gave the gospel, Hegseth gave the gospel. Everybody in some way gave the gospel that day. And at last I heard, as of November of last year, 1.2 billion people have seen some of that memorial service.
Wow. Yeah. Wow.
So God can bring good from evil.
That's right. That's right. I mean, it speaks to Charlie's legacy as well, of somebody who pointed to Christ and what he did through his life. First of all, thank you for sharing that, Frank.
Yeah.
We appreciate that. Man, after I remember, everything came out, and I saw a couple of videos, and all of a sudden everybody's talking about it on social media. And there was one video where you were in it, and people started saying different things about, everybody's got a theory about what's actually going on, what's happening. And one of the videos was about you. And I remember seeing it, and I've seen that video before, but I didn't know it was you. All sorts of conspiracy theories started to come out of that. Social media, again, all these other influencers like Candace Owens, and people had thoughts of who was involved, who was not involved, what actually happened. How do you process those claims?
I think it's amazing when all these guys, right, they go, oh man, so we got all these conspiracy theorists out there like Candace Owens, and that's the only person they can actually name.
Yeah.
Like they can't name like a lot of these people, you can tell they were slipped a piece of paper just before the interview and go, make sure you say Candace's name in a negative way, because they don't seem to know anybody else. Like I would love, because they were just talking about a video coming out about Frank Turek. I'd love for them to play it and just be like Mr. Lecko and Alley Top Files from a year ago covering Frank Turek.
Holy crap.
You know what I mean?
I covered this stuff in September, guys. In September, I didn't have YouTube. I just started YouTube, right? thankfully, because of Ian Carroll told me to do it. So anyways, these pastors, babe, I can't. They, like Love said, they have a script. And when things go wrong, they have to go on another podcast to stay a news story. And this is what's happening here. We're just going to go back a couple months because he did say this. So now we're talking about Candace Owens again, as usual. Per usual, Candace comes out of his mouth. Per usual, Rob McCoy speaks of her the most.
And what do you think people are getting right and wrong about some of these conspiracy theories out there?
Yeah, the conspiracy theory was that I was signaling the shooter because I adjusted my hat.
Yeah.
No, honey. You didn't just do this, whatever, with your hat. You took your hat off. Angel gave you something. You put it in your hat, and then you put your hat back on. Yep. Can I know what you put in your effing hat? What did you put in your hat? What object did you put in your hat and then put it on your head? How about that? Forget the tap of the hat. What did you put in your hat? Oh, no answer to this. Okay.
One thing I think that almost everybody seemed to have maybe not realized, but some of these cameras, and since you were just talking about the card or where you put it, whatever.
Yeah.
Some of these cameras got dual SD card slots, FYI, to people that may not know that. Some of these cameras can take 2 SD cards.
Forbidden truths. How much would we have to donate to watch Mad Max shotgun a beer on a stream? Like what? Shoot it? Is that what you mean?
Yeah.
I mean, I'd love to see that. I would love to see that. I don't know.
What? I was literally trying to respond to that. Like I was typing and then it actually timed out. So I didn't even get my response in there. You know, like Allie and I are Canadian, right? We don't have 3.5% beer like other places do. Wink, wink, slight jab. I'll totally do that. Maybe on a members live. And ours is, well, I'll be doing it with a 12% drink because that's what we drink. Like our drinks are 12%. So that's what we drink. So yeah, you want me to shotgun one of the shotgun a drink?
What does that mean? Sorry, I'm confused. I thought he meant to shoot something.
No, I don't think so.
Sorry, I'm so dumb.
Here, I'll read it out slow. How much would we have to donate to watch Mad Max shotgun a beer on stream?
Oh, I thought he meant like shoot a beer. Okay.
No, you just read it so fast. You want me to blow away a beer?
Yeah. That's what I thought.
That's not nearly as fun as shotgunning one.
Okay, what's shotgunning? I'm so confused, guys. I don't know this slang. I'm done with slangs today.
For lack of just to keep it simple, do it all in one go.
Oh, chug it. Got it.
Shotgun's a little bit different, though. I don't know what his version of shotgunning is, but
no, we're good. We're not doing that on stream. I'm not doing that. That's weird.
I already said I'd do it on the members line.
You did not.
So I already said right here while we were discussing it. You just didn't hear me. So what you can do. This is how I know what a shotgun is, right? So say here, I got my cigarello in my hand, right? So what I know is what you can do is do this: stab a hole in the middle, go like this, and then open the end and then go back. And then the water comes in the top, booze goes into your mouth.
What about one of those things?
And you can't stop drinking it. Otherwise it'll just spill out everywhere all over you.
What about those things that people wear on their head and then it goes into their mouth?
Well, that's just a beer hat.
Oh yeah. We're not doing that here, Furman. We have a family show here and it's Pastor Sunday. So we're not doing that.
I've deferred it. I've deferred it to a members live at a later time.
No, that's not happening here. We don't do that here. Excuse me, Furman. We need to get together and do the tech table again. We do need to talk about that. We need to do a recap because we got a little bit distracted last time, didn't we? Yes. So, Furman Truths, do not follow him. He does a great work. So, thank you so much.
He does. Yes, he does.
Furman is also a good follow on X. If you are not following him and you are an X user, follow Forbidden Truths, Furman Files on X.
Yes.
We got a lot of files in the house. We got Leah files, we got Allie files, we got Furman files. How many more files are we gonna get? We got so many files. It's great. I love it. Love it. Okay. Now back to Mr. Freedom.
I even asked me about it. They track down every conspiracy theory. They don't tell you they're doing that.
Yeah.
But if it's possible, they'll ask you. They called me. Were you signaling the shooter? Yeah, I was telling him to steal second base. I mean, how stupid is this?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, any shooter didn't need me to tell him who Charlie Kirk was and couldn't even see me in the scope anyway. So that doesn't make any sense. But with these conspiracy theories, let me just put it this way.
Did he say the shooter couldn't see him in the scope anyways?
Yep.
So, but he could see Charlie?
I have no idea. Sorry, I was looking at the chat, typing and reading. Sorry.
That's okay.
And the apostles said that Satan
is
a murderer, liar, accuser, and slanderer who seeks to steal, kill, and destroy. Notice we had a murder on 9/10. What have we had since then? Lies, accusations, and slander seeking to steal, kill, and destroy.
That's right.
This is completely demonically influenced. It's one thing to have a theory. It's another thing to have evidence for that theory. Dreams and time travel are not evidence. Okay, I could make a case that Candace Owens killed him. It's plausible. I don't have any evidence for it, though. And it's completely ridiculous for me to say.
He said I can say Candace Owens killed him.
Replay that part. I want to hear him actually hear that come out of his mouth again.
Yeah, I was telling him to steal second base. I mean, how stupid is this? Right? I mean, any shooter didn't need me to tell him who Charlie Kirk was and couldn't even see me in the scope anyway. So that doesn't make any sense.
Hold on.
But with these conspiracy theories,
doesn't make any sense.
We already said that too.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. So like if you can't see him, then you can't see him. Or if you can see one, you can see the other.
You can't see Charlie then.
Yeah.
Actually,
that's classic Frank reasoning.
Yeah. You can see Frank walking around. Charlie's sitting under a tent.
Yep. Exactly. How can you not see Frank, the white shirt, standing there with a white hat? Also, not only did Angel give him something and put it in it, he took his hat off and he put something in his hat. He put his hat back on. Then Butch came, gave him something, took his hat off, took something from Butch, and then Butch went on his way. What the heck is happening? It's just a question.
Yeah, I have no answer.
Yeah. What is that little black thing that you put in your head and then you put your hat on? I don't care about this. You tilted your hat. What are you putting in your head? Frickin'. Jeez. If you guys didn't see that, I'm going to bring up that video later. You guys probably don't know what I'm talking about, but I'll try to bring it up if I can find it.
I'll find it.
It is out there. It is out there. I think it's on Lindsay Lou's page. Lindsay Lou posted that. So if you can find that for me, love.
Yes.
Or I think I have the video somewhere. I don't know where it is. But anyways, we're going to keep going. So he's talking about Candace Owens and all these conspiracy theories.
Let's put it this way. Jesus and the apostles said that Satan is a murderer, liar, accuser, and slanderer who seeks to steal, kill, and destroy. Notice we had a murder on 9/10. What have we had since then? Lies, accusations, and slander seeking to steal, kill, and destroy.
That's right.
This is completely demonically influenced. It's one thing to have a theory. It's another thing to have evidence for that theory. Dreams and time travel are not evidence. Okay, I could make a case that Candace Owens killed him. It's plausible. I don't have any evidence for it, though. And it's completely ridiculous for me to say she did it. But that's essentially what she's saying, that somehow TPUSA is involved, Eric is involved somehow.
She said overseas and France is involved is what she said. TPUSA is acting, they're not answering questions. She said they betrayed him. She didn't say that, Erica's involved, TPUSA is involved. Yeah, I like how they reword. They take things and it's almost like the Tyler Robinson case. He'll take what all this evidence, and he'll put it like, there's so much evidence. Like, oh, Lance even said it was him. No, they'll take all that stuff, they switch it around and push it out like it's all real. They don't take it for the context that what Lance said in his testimony. I cannot say 100% certain that's Tyler Robinson in that video. Ta-da! Frank, there's one for you.
It's sinister. It's demonic to say these things. In fact, in the Old Testament.
We are not biblical here. So this is not my problem with this whole case, love. They're putting everything with Bible verses to get out of shit.
Yep.
Everything's demonic. Exodus 22:22. You cannot attack the widow. Like, yes, we can. Yes, we can.
Yep.
You take out the Bible verse and we can. So if this was switched around and this was the man and the woman passed, you know what I mean? What then? What would it be then? Can't attack the man? Like what why are we using Bible verses for every effing little thing that's coming out of their mouths just to get out of stuff? It's just it looks good. It's like, okay, it's like a filter. I look good now. I look good to the people because I'm strapping a Bible verse on top. I don't like it. I don't like it. This is an assassination. He was killed on US soil, and you know what? The Bible verses, goodbye. We're not going to talk about that right now. We're going to talk about, we need your phone. We need her phone. We need Rob's phone. We need everybody's phone. That's what we need. So we can, like, you know, debunk that they were even involved. So why is Candace saying these things? Well, you're not forking over you're not even forking over Charlie Kirk's phone.
Yeah.
You're done. You're done. Gets me mad, gets me heated, you know, it gets me really pissed off. Gets me. This doesn't happen. Why is this happening? Like any other case, like we were talking about this last night.
I sorry, baby. I just want to jump in. You said a whole bunch there, and I was patiently waiting for you to finish up.
Sure.
I just want to talk about, you're asking why they always bring the Bible into it.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fucking easy.
Okay.
They've been doing it for 2,500 years. That always happens. Whenever you want to be justified in doing something you know is wrong, that you know is wrong.
Yeah.
You make it biblical because now you are justified in doing something wrong. And I love history. So let's go back to the destruction of the temples of the destruction of the city of Jerusalem. If you know that, there's a couple conquests, first Muslim, then Christian, then Muslim. What they would do, because they knew what they were doing was wrong, by murdering innocent worshipers from both religions, is they would shout out, "God wills it," and then they would go in and murder a whole bunch of people, R-word a whole bunch of women and children, because now they have a religious blessing to do it. So so that's what they did back in the day. They would shout out, "God wills it," and then they would go murder 50 people, because now it's okay to do it because God said you could do it. So now it's okay. And that's been happening through history for hundreds and hundreds of years. Yeah. They are just repeating the same thing that's been done in history all along. So now they want to push something that they know is wrong. So you just throw a scripture at it, and now it makes it completely okay and acceptable.
Yeah.
It's everything that happens in history. Everything has happened. Everything has already happened, and everything will happen again. Yeah. Remember that, guys. Everything has already happened, and everything will happen again.
It's a holy war. Yeah, you are right.
That's it. All you got to do is go jihad. Now you're legal. Now you can do anything. Nobody can say that what you did was bad because you did it in the name of God. It's almost like, what do you call that? It's the biggest blasphemy and sacrilege you can do, because it's worse than taking the Lord's name in vain. You're accrediting actions to the Lord that he would never, ever condone in the first place. That's even worse, in my opinion.
Well said, babe. Well,
sorry, I had to stop, because otherwise I would have forgot.
Said.
I would have forgot. Right? So everything's in history books, guys. Everything's in history books.
That's well said. Weapons of mass destruction. Yes, Yes, Orion.
Yeah, boy.
Let's keep going. We're almost done here, and then we'll get into something else. Hold on.
Exodus 22:22 in the Old Testament economy.
Here we go.
God says, if you abuse a widow or the fatherless, I will hunt you down with the sword and kill you. This is what God says.
Are you threatening Candace Owens, or like this is the second time you've said this? The second time. And remember, in July 27th of 2025, before Charlie Kirk even passed, Rob McCoy said they are not safe in this world. Tucker and Candace are not safe in this world. Oh, okay. I don't know if this is allegedly some kind of like threat. Like, you cannot attack a widow. You will be hunted down and killed with the sword.
Well, that's actually not true either. But we've covered that already.
But he's like kind of putting it out there, like, you know, if you're attacking her, you're all going to be killed.
That's not true.
Well, I'm telling you what he said.
Oh, I know.
All right.
In Deuteronomy 19, it
Deuteronomy
says,
19.
if you falsely accuse someone of a crime and you're found out, you get the penalty of that crime. So if you accuse somebody of murder falsely, you're the one that will be executed.
How is that okay?
And Frank, the reason why we don't do that anymore is because it's barbaric, bro. That's what our friends overseas did 2,500 years ago, dude.
Why?
Like, come on.
Is this biblical?
Bring up something from this century. Actually, I'll even give them a benefit of doubt. Bring up something from this millennia. Bring up something from the last 1,000 years, not from 2,500 years ago. What a guy.
They don't do this in court cases. Well, you said this. You said this to a widow. We don't care if she's a widow. Do you know how many widows have killed their husbands? I'm not saying that Erica did.
Jezebel was a widow, guys.
Okay.
Jezebel was a widow.
And
did that save her? No, she died one of the most gruesome deaths in the entire Bible.
Yep. And we did a show on that. You know how many have and probably not have been caught? I'm just saying.
Yeah.
All right. We all know men that do that to their wives, or even more. We hear this in the news all the time. We don't preach the Bible. No, we're not doing that. We'll put that man right in prison right away. We'll find out. We'll take the phones. We'll take all this. We'll get all the story, and we will solve it.
He'll wait in prison while they're figuring it out. But Erica gets the get out of jail free card.
She gets the get out of jail free card. She gets the phone. She gets the necklace. She gets the mic.
Innocent until proven guilty.
This doesn't happen in real crimes. You can't tamper with evidence like this. This is it, guys. This is like high up protection to the level that we don't even we all sit here and scratch our head and go, how? Oh, Trump. That's how. How? Trump. Tight with Erica. Boop, boop. Like that. Just like that.
Yep.
That's how it is. And now we're going to be biblical on top of that to attack Candace because she's demonic. She's the only one fighting for the truth. And we got to put prayer emojis in the chat for Candace, please. Please. It's like, we need her. We still need her.
Man, that would shut down the internet now, wouldn't it? If we had the Old Testament law in place here.
Shut down the internet.
Yeah. So this is what God thinks about running down widows and orphans.
Orphans?
And of course, in the Old Testament, you always had to have at least 2 witnesses. Where are the witnesses? There are no witnesses. In fact, the witnesses and the evidence that we have show, unless something crazy comes up, that the person who killed Charlie was Tyler Robinson.
Yeah.
And he killed him because he didn't like what Charlie was saying about transgenderism. And he was involved in a transgender relationship. So that appears to be the evidence now. It still has to go to trial.
Yeah.
But to suggest without evidence that people who loved Charlie the most were involved in murdering him is against what the scriptures say, and it's demonic in my view.
Amen. Well, I'm like, with that,
Same
in situations, sometimes I'll have to stop and ask myself, okay, if I were,
if you're going to set that standard, it applies to everybody.
Yep.
And to everybody. So you're doing exactly the same thing, and you're tainting the jury pool. You cannot go biblical on that. You have to go American on that. There's a constitution and there's rights for protecting everybody.
I don't understand why they're always biblical with this whole entire case. It's not just Frank. It's Jack Posobiec. It's not even the pastors. It's other people too. It's Tyler Boyer. It's Blake Neff. Blake Neff just said something online calling Candace a witch. Said Revelations 21:8. You're a witch. You know, that really bothered me when he called her that. It really bothered me. So to get out of answering a question, guys, this is the key. To get out of answering a question, boof, there's a Bible verse. Boof, here's a Bible verse. How about answering the question instead of slamming a Bible verse in my face? How about tell me where you were, Blake Neff, and you were marking time? Where were you? What hotel were you at? Who was driving the vehicle? These are simple questions that he could not answer, love.
Nope.
And so she just, before she went away for her vacation, she asked Blake Neff a question. And he slammed her a Bible verse, which I thought was so Blake Neff. He slammed her. Did you not see that online?
Yes,
he slammed her. I can show it right now. Well, I gotta stop this right second, and I can show it right here. Here we go. So that was from the tweet that she reposted from mine with the Christopher. Christopher brought Charlie Kirk into UVU, and I showed her all the pictures. She retweeted it, and then underneath that, he goes, "Do you ever get tired of harassing random innocent people, you witch?" Oh, she goes, "Are you okay, Blake?" He says, "Every day you pick." Well, he got really upset from the post that I posted that she retweeted from UVU, like showing the guy coming out of the car. Why did he get so upset? He wrote this like, "You witch." Oh my goodness. And then he says, "Every day you pick a new innocent people to target with lies, innuendo, people you know did nothing wrong, so you can pursue your grift." Revelations 21:8.
I would love to compare the amount of money Candace Owens has made since Charlie's death and the amount of money TPUSA has made since Charlie's death. And I would like to compare that. And then I would like to take that number and mail it to Blake's house so that he can open up and read it. Like, it's not even close. Like, Candace is probably makes what, $1 million a month, maybe, off her podcast, maybe, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So she makes $12 million a year. I think at this point it would take her 50 to 60 years to make what Turning Point has made in the last 8 months.
Mm-hmm.
And I just want to point something out for people that call Candace the biggest grifter alive, right? So if you notice when you go and watch her YouTube videos, there is no members in there. Everybody's the same color. So she does not have membership activated on her YouTube channel, right? So if she were to watch what she says a little bit and then monetize her channel and turn her membership on, and then charge $1 for a membership, how many of her 7 million followers do you think would take that $1 membership? For argument's sake, let's say half. So now you got 3,500,000 people that pay $1 a month to be a Candace fan. That means she gets literally $3,500,000 off a $1 membership a month, which translates then, instead of like 12 million a year, that translates to about 50 million a year, 40 million, whatever, right? So if she's the biggest grifter alive, why wouldn't she do that?
Yeah. And they're 501 tax free, as Orion would say. You know, this is it. This is it. And so if you saw this text, he related the Bible verse at the bottom. Oh, Blake Neff, don't do that. because then I put this there because he called her a witch. I did this.
Revelation 21:8, whoso fears the powers of this world, they refuse to submit to the one true God in Christ Jesus the Messiah. Wait, where am I? I don't know who I am or where I am going.
We are pouring into you.
There you go. So don't call her a witch. All right. We know what's going on here. I know what's going on. I love that. Look at his face. He's getting retooled right there. Yeah. So he called Candace Owens a witch. So I just put that little clip there because I thought that would be relevant for him. And yeah, I'm not gonna play the whole. I think I'm done with that video. Love, like they go on to Catholic, the theology and the Catholic stuff. I just wanted to get right up to the Candace Owens part and then move on. So, if you have anything else to add, I just have like a little clip of Barron, and then
I actually want to address something afterwards because I've been noticing some stuff circulating on X and people are getting it all wrong, and I just want to correct some people.
Sure.
Because somebody just sent me a drone video. I forgot who it was. I'm so sorry. Sent us a drone video in an email, and I want to address that video because that's an old video from more than 10 years ago, and somebody has redone it, labeling it as Palantir and all this stuff, and it's misleading a lot of people. So I want to address that once we're done tonight.
Okay, like, so what do you want? I don't
just
have the
do
video.
Your thing. No, it's in our own stream. We've already covered it. So all you gotta do is bring up one of our own old live streams. I actually put the live stream in the chat because I wanted to throw it in there so that I could talk about it.
Okay.
But continue what you're doing.
I don't know if I can bring that up right now, though.
Not now. After the end, you said you wanted to bring up like a Barron clip.
Yeah, but I don't have that lined up right now, babe. So I don't know if I'm going to do that right today. You can. Do you have the clip of it?
I have to clip it then.
Yeah.
Because
I don't know where it is in the video. You got to give me time.
I already know. Don't worry about it. Just play this clip. If you want to do it, we can get there very, very quickly. Just bring up the video and I'll show you where it is.
Okay, so the end of this, I'm pretty sure Frank's going to speak some more because he keeps changing his thoughts and his mind. So we also have, this that came out from Andrew Wilson. I'm pretty sure y'all seen it, right? It's a picture of somebody's text message. I don't know. I don't think it's Andrew's. I did post that on my ex and just to see what people thought. I think Artifacts, who I have a live stream coming up with him on Tuesday. He said it's from Signal. You could see this is Andrew Wilson shared this text between who and who, Charlie and who is the question. And Barron did a little live stream about that tonight, and I agree with Barron. This is kind of weird. I'm somewhat worried about the left trying to kill me. This is on 6:48 p.m. on the 9th. So why did he go? Why wouldn't it be moved to indoors? Who's negligent here? Yet, and then, Erica said that he wasn't worried about anybody killing him. I have his cell phone. Oh, okay. So what the heck is this? What the heck is this? Yeah. I'm somewhat worried about the left trying to kill me. Oh, okay. Yeah. I don't know. He said it was from Telegram. Yeah. It's Telegram or Signal. I don't know what it was. That's weird because, Blake, all he does is the first thing he did was send something from Telegram. Is the first one he lied to. He said he sent his mom a text, but then he told Jack Posobiec that he sent a telegram to TPUSA. That was his first thing he did. So I don't know whose text this is. Love, I really don't know. It's all redacted. We can't see who it is.
The thing is this, it's either fabricated because they need to fill in the blanks, or it's true and they have been lying for the last 11 months.
Yeah, or they're just trying to trap somebody. I don't know if they're trying to entrap Brian Harpole. I don't know what's going on. This is this is bizarre. To put this out just tells me you're more negligent. You're just showing me a text message. She said no, he wasn't worried about this. Well, I do declare he was worried. If this is Charlie speaking, Mr. Andrew Wilson, I do declare he was worried, and he shouldn't have went. He should have been called off. This text message should have been sent to UVU. Everybody's negligent here.
Yeah.
You're done. We're done. Erica's done. UVU's done. Brian Harple's done. The security team is done. Frank is done. We're all done. They're all done. Imagine that. You have an actual person, a talent, coming to a venue where he's worried that someone's going to kill him. Did we get that out to UVU? Did that not get? Did this text message get anywhere? This is really bad that they put this out. This is bad. This is bad.
Either way is bad.
Yeah. It's bad.
There you go. So I went and clipped it, and then I got another picture of something, just the drone stuff I was talking about.
Oh, thank you. Probably doesn't have audio. That's fine.
I just turned the volume up and it did, but it doesn't matter. The audio doesn't matter whatsoever.
Okay.
People need to just see the video to realize that it's been redone.
Yeah.
And what's out there now is a fake.
Yep.
That's all. That's why I want to show it.
And I'm just going to show something else before I bring that up. I'm just going to show, this is the post that Candace retweeted us. We did have some help with other people trying to, I think Muppet helped me with a video with this, trying to find him, like a clearer picture of him running. So Muppet has a clearer picture of Christopher running. Here's the picture of the dashboard. It says Christopher's iPhone. That's on the lower right-hand corner. That's how we found out, or we thought it was Christopher. We're just going, I don't know. We think it's Christopher driving the car. Well, now it's confirmed because Barron did say that yesterday. I'm going to share those two clips with you now. Before I get into the drone stuff, I will show this first.
Before it disappears in the chat, I just want to let everybody know, Allie and I covered drones in EMP 6 months ago. I put the link to our video in there.
Okay. Thank you, babe. And I'm just going to play this one first.
Put out an APB today. An APB was put out on a guy named Christopher. I always liked the name Christopher because I was a fan of Winnie the Pooh as a child.
Christopher.
If you'll remember, the protagonist of Winnie the Pooh was a young man named Christopher Robin. So I've always been a big fan of the name Christopher. That's it. There's no point to that story. That's all I'm saying. But Candace posted this today on X. Did we ever get an ID on this guy, Christopher? Just realizing he didn't drive Charlie to the hospital. No, Charlie was driven by a guy, I believe, named Justin Davis. We know who Justin Davis is. In fact, we know the first and last name of almost every member of the security team. One of the only ones who remains some sort of a ghost-like figure is this random guy named Christopher. Well, Allie Top Files put up a tweet today.
Candace reposted me.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've been waiting. I posted this April and I'm reposting it all the time. I'm like, because Christopher was in the tunnel. So I saw him in the tunnel and I'm like, yeah, we also need to identify this dude here. Because she's showing Terrell Farnsworth and Philip Goldsberry. I'm like, how about this dude? Can we find this guy?
Asking about Christopher. Here's why we think we know his name. It says Christopher's iPhone. He was driving when Charlie arrived initially. We have an image of him here getting out of the vessel. That's that second SUV there, the one without the roof rack. That's the one, the one with the roof rack. That's the one Charlie Kirk arrived in. That's also the one he unfortunately left in just a little bit later. There's a little closer up image of this purported Christopher. Notice he has long sleeve patterned plaid brown shirt. Seems like a hot day for such an event, but you know, whatever. I'm not going to hold it against him. There's another image of him here. Looks like a tall, slender fella. Not exactly the, he's not Gary height. No, this is a tall man. This is a tall man. But this one, he has his sleeves rolled up. He's got the tattoo, ladies and gentlemen. If you look, he's got the tattoo.
That's
I don't know if that's the tattoo.
So that's Muppet's video. So he had another video, Muppet. So shout out to Muppet. He had this video of him running, and he does have his sleeves rolled up, and you do see a tattoo there. So, and I think JJ also found some more pictures of him at TPUSA events. So that's interesting. Like, it's a community of work here, like, you know.
Yeah, a bunch of people were able to throw out pictures in the last couple of days since it finally made mainstream about we need to find this guy. So a lot of people chipped in, like Ali said. In the last couple of days, JJ helped, Mia Stretch helped, Eddie Spaghetti helped,
Charlotte
helped. Like the list of people, like there's probably like a dozen people that were just trying
the
to
Rileys.
Yeah, the Rileys. Like a lot of people chipped in pictures over the last couple of days. And just so everybody knows, I did send all those together to our friends higher up the ladder to see what they can make of them.
Yeah. So shout out to everybody helping find the rest of these pictures of this guy. Who I will show you in a minute what Barron says. So we'll keep playing this.
That Frank Turek, not Frank Turek, that Brian Harpole, Mr. Harpole. I don't know if that's the tattoo that Mr. Harpole says that all his guys get. I don't even know if this guy worked for Mr. Harpole, but he, you know, I believe that's the same guy. Looks like the same guy. So that's who we were looking for. We had an APB out on Christopher. Not Christopher Robin. Christopher.
Not Christopher here. So there's that one. And then he was on a space and I was co-hosting, but I had to leave. So it just shows me as a speaker now. But I was in this space for hours co-hosting.
9 hours.
So I went back to go cut a clip of it. And Barron, I did ask a question. If it is Christopher, that would be important if Candace finds that that person's name.
I've heard from someone at TPUSA that it was Christopher. They gave me a hire date. They told me where they think he came from. They told me who they think hired him and put him there. So all this is being worked on behind the scenes.
Oh
They were
working on this forever, Barron.
They were confident it was Christopher. Now I can only be as confident as my source, but this is someone who still currently works at TPUSA and said, yes, I saw your show. I'm confident that was Christopher.
Thank you. Thank you for verifying that. So there you go. Yep. It's Christopher. And so we have the video also for the drones. Yes, it's nice. It's nice that they finally got to this because this was back in April or before. Maybe even before that, we didn't know who that guy was. So it's back in the forefront, and now we know who it is. It's some kind of security intel that works with TPUSA, and he was hired to come there that day. So shout out to Candace and Barron and whoever is the source. So we were looking for this. And what was he doing? Where did he go? He's in the tunnel after, hanging out with Mikey McCoy. Cool as a cucumber. Cool as a cucumber. It's just so bizarre, guys. Like, we're done. We're done. And I think I have like one picture of that. Give me one moment, please. If I need a reference to that before I bring up the drone thing. There is a video of the tunnel where you'll see Christopher. He is, and I'll show you the cool as a cucumber thing. They're all in there doing their thing. I brought this up on Donald's Jeffrey's live stream. So give me 1 second. Here we go.
Nice hand grenade. All right. What do we got here? We'll point there. Keep your eye there.
So that's Terrell giving or showing Philip Goldsberry the laptop before he sits down. And we see Mikey McCoy on the right-hand side. If you guys can see that, it's Mikey McCoy. He came back. So from the hospital, this is kind of moments after he came back. Okay. We got, they're still hanging around there. Crime scene. We got Christopher's right in the front there. Do you guys see him with the beard and the glasses? He's right in the front. And when I saw that is when I let Candace know that we need to identify Christopher.
Gets up and he shows something on his laptop to Philip Goldsberry. He sits there.
Oh, Chrissy knows. Chrissy knows him. She's talking to him right there.
He just gets busy on his laptop. Looks like he's putting in looks like he maybe putting something else in there. Maybe a second SD card. Not exactly sure. I'm just letting you guys watch this so that you can see.
There's Christopher. There's Chrissy. Everybody's cute, cool as a cucumber. No trauma here. So Terrell is sitting down, editing. Why are you on your laptop? Someone just died. Someone just died. What are you doing? What is this? This is just disgusting. That's all I have to say. It's absolutely disgusting. It truly is. You should pack up your stuff and get the heck out of there. All right?
We were told by Andrew Colvett that he was worried about people stealing hats. I'm not getting that sense. Doesn't seem to be a priority. Keep your eyes there so you can.
Nobody's hugging. Nobody's falling to the ground. They just lost their boss.
No one's bent over crying in a puddle of their own pee because they just lost the greatest man.
No one's crying.
Yeah, like, you know what I mean?
Nothing. Imagine if you were there. Just imagine you worked for this guy. Wouldn't you be on the floor? Wouldn't you just be like, you wouldn't be able to think. Everybody can think. Heck, they're typing on the laptop, taking an SD card, putting it and zip it in their pocket, taking it out, putting it in the computer, tapping away. Tip, 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 tap with the rotisserie. That's what they're doing. No one looks in dire strait, in shock, or anything. Nothing. Typical prove me wrong event without him getting shot. That's what it looks like to me.
See, he's just on his laptop. Still on that laptop. Moving those hands. Tip-tapping away. Checking back. Make sure nobody is looking. That is important. Man, if I thought there was a sniper running around, I'd probably maybe go into a car to do this, somewhere safer to do this. I'm always amazed that it seems like they knew they were okay. Again, this is within 10 minutes of Charlie going down.
No, I don't think it was 10
nice
minutes.
Hand grenade. All right.
I don't think it was 10 minutes because Mikey McCoy came back. So Mikey McCoy left.
Unless this is before he left.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because we don't know.
We don't know.
We don't know exactly. No. He did leave and come back, but we do not know exact time frame of Mikey leaving, going to the hospital because he's got to be there to console Erica and make phone calls in front of everybody, and then he does come back. We don't know when exactly that is.
She said it can't be 10 minutes after.
Well, if this is 10 minutes after, then no, because there wouldn't have been enough time to actually get there and come back.
I heard Blake Neff say that Mikey McCoy came back like an hour and a half after.
Yeah, so that we just solved it then. He just hasn't gone anywhere. He walked away as we saw him do on a day. He walked around in the parking lot, picked his nose, and then walked right back. It's like 8 minutes after the thing. There's no time for him to go anywhere.
Yeah.
So I think that's really safe to say that's what happened. And some point after this video, he left and went to the hospital.
Yeah, probably. Okay. I think they'll figure it out within 10 minutes of Charlie's passing. Well, we all know he went on his phone, Jackie, and left out of the parking lot to go make calls. And I thought he went to the hospital.
No, because this actually proves that he didn't go.
He didn't go anywhere. So he left to make phone calls.
Yeah. So he walked away so he could, because remember, his wife was three-wayed on the call. Remember that got leaked out. So he's on a three-way call. And who did he call? He called his dad. And who else did he call? Then
he called Rob and JD Vance. He called Erica, Rob, JD Vance, because that's what Frank just said.
Yeah. Was that here, though? Because right here, we know for sure he was on a three-way with his wife. He called his dad and he called
JD Vance.
We don't know that he made that call here.
I don't know when he made the call.
Exactly. So I'm just going by the calls we know for sure he made here. He was on a three-way with his wife, 100%. That's been admitted by everybody. And he called his dad.
Yep.
And he called Erica.
Yes.
So we don't know when that JD Vance apparent, according to Frank, if it's even true, where that occurred. Maybe if I had to guess, I'm saying that probably was made at the hospital.
Yeah.
If I had to guess, like, I don't know, guys. I'm just guessing.
Now I have to look back to see what time frame this is. You know, I think I have a picture of somebody taking a picture of Mikey McCoy. Like he was right over here. He was right where the green grass is, right over there. There's a picture. I think FBI's was getting there. He was here for a while, Mikey McCoy. So you can see him right there. He's right on the right-hand side of the screen. If anybody sees, he's right there. So I would like to know the time of this video. Would be nice to know. I don't know if Candace said it. She said it was 10 minutes. She said it was 10 minutes after, so she has to be correct because whoever gave her this video, it has to be 10 minutes after. So that's that.
Yeah, because we do see him walk away, and then there's some stills from the other side of the tent where you see these people standing beside the tent, and I guess that was before this because now it looks like they've all moved behind.
So why did he run away and in the first place?
Like, I have no idea because he's
just making
allegedly part of this thing. Like, I have no idea what to tell you, babe. It's not an innocent action, so I don't really know what to say.
If she's just making a phone call, why the heck did he go all the way to the parking lot? Didn't want anybody to see or hear him, and then he came back. Because then that means that he didn't go to the hospital at all.
No, and I think we've already
not right away.
There's no time for that, so I think we can put that to bed, honestly.
Yeah. Okay. So moving on from this, Candace will be away for a week, and then obviously we have court September 1st. Can't miss that. I'll be doing something September 1st, maybe with Rio. I don't know who I'm doing it with yet. And then have some great stuff coming up afterwards in September. And then this Tuesday, I'm interviewing Mitchell Manley, Artifacts guy. He was cameraman for Charlie Kirk. So stay tuned for that as well. Now, I'm going to show your video, babe.
Show the picture first.
The picture. Yeah. I only have a video.
No, you got a picture and a video.
I'll show picture first? Okay.
Yes.
One moment.
Because remember, drones don't look... Yeah,
okay.
Drones aren't insects, guys. Remember that. Drones are not insects. No way in heck could a drone ever look like an insect. No way in heck can a drone ever be an insect. It's impossible. Oh, whoa, sorry. I guess I'm wrong. I stand corrected.
Hey, that looks like an insect.
That's just a bug, right, guys? It's just a bug. It's just a bug. It's a fly. Just swat it. Like,
just
step
swat
on.
it.
Just swat it.
Just swat that.
There's no microphones or cameras on that. I swear to God himself, everybody. That's just a bug. They don't exist. Drones don't exist. They don't exist, everybody. It's just a myth. You know, like good healthcare or a great economy. It's a myth.
Yeah, and then
you know, it's one of those wild urban legends.
Yeah, and we did do a live stream with Adam podcast.
Yeah.
We talked about all this drones and stuff a long time ago.
Well, and that's the video I want to bring up is something that's really, really old. It was on TED Talks a long time ago, like more than a dozen years ago, but it's been rebranded as a fake Palantir video. And I want people to realize this, because I've seen people on X going, oh my goodness, do you see what Palantir is doing? It's fake, man. Like, we got to just show it so then people know that, you know, it's an old video and people just redid it. And that's the video that I sent you, and I clipped it from our live really fast, so it's a little sloppy, but it's there.
And this picture here is the drone that was at UVU. Can't tell me that's a bug.
Of
I
course
will not accept it.
That's like when you look at how big that is, like that bug, it's about a foot to a foot and a half long. And I did some research to find out when a bug that size was last alive in North America. And I think it was a few million years ago. So I think it's safe to say that that's not a bug that's native to Utah, considering they haven't existed for a couple of million years.
Look at that. Looks like Tyler Robinson. He's wearing a backpack.
Yep.
Okay, I'll show the video now. Here we go. I will play this now.
This is craziest thing.
Is inside here.
Hold on.
You got to pull that off.
I know, baby.
3 grams of shaped explosive.
I will play. Okay, here it is. So you want to line up the video or just play it?
Just play it.
Yep. Here we go. All right. I will play this now.
This is crazy.
This is inside here.
I think people
is 3 grams of shaped explosive. This is how it works. Did you see that? That little bang is enough to penetrate the skull and destroy the contents.
What in the world? What?
Okay. So you can pause it there, babe. That's all I wanted to show.
Okay.
So this is an old video. This is about 15 years ago, right? But what's been happening is on X, this video has been remade and is circulating, and it has like Palantir labels all over it and this and that, and it's being sold as something that is brand new and just came out, and that is not true. This is something that's old, and in fact, I think it might even be from a movie, to be honest, guys.
That's what I heard, yeah.
Yeah, so I think this isn't even something that's actually real. I think it was from a movie. It was on TED Talks like 15 years ago.
Yeah.
So like when you see people circulating this around on X and they're like, this is what Palantir is doing now. They just created it this year. You know, it's not true. Like this is a video that Ali and I put out from like 6 months ago. It's about EMPs and drones. And we actually tied Frank Turek and the France phase into this a little bit with their associations. So I just wanted to make people aware of that because that's an old video that's being redone and it's borderlining misinformation. So I just wanted you guys just to be aware of that because I care about what we ingest as information, right? So yeah, that's what that is, guys. And I think it was Sorry Not Sorry who sent me that. And I looked at the video Sorry Not Sorry sent me, and the video was already edited and changed, right? So that's why. And then I've seen one on X where it's got Palantir logos all over it. So this is what the original video looked like. And I just wanted to show that to people. So, you know, a lot of things are being redone and rebranded to try to, I think, make us people look dumb who are looking for truth. Because if we take that video and go, oh my goodness, Palantir just released this, then somebody could be like, are you an idiot? That's like 15 years old and it's from a movie. Yeah. Like, hello. So we showed that on our show just because it was a cool concept and we thought it was interesting. But I just wanted to bring that up, guys. So I just want to make sure everybody's good. I tried to actually find the actual video, the original TED Talks video the other day, and I actually could not find it.
Really? So
I was like, oh, well, that's crap because I want to talk about this. And then I realized that we had covered it. And Adam Podcast also covered it in a show we did. So we've played that a couple times on our channel.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to throw that out there because somebody tried to put that video with a Palantir logo into Ali's drone thread, and John Cullen actually kind of got mad. He goes, "Are you crazy? That's like 15 years old from like a movie or something."
Yes.
So like he totally called the person out. So I just want to let everybody know.
Just for a recap, you know, here's the drone thing, that footage that Frank Turek said that someone took from the Hall of Flags. Wow, they must have a long effing arm. I have to say that. How can they take a picture of that?
If they're standing up there.
This is a drone from 400 feet taking a video picture. Okay.
Yeah.
Can't tell me otherwise.
The one thing I would actually like to bring up is because they said the tech team, you guys may have not realized what was said early on is the tech team put up a drone. The tech team put up a drone. That has nothing to do with security at all. So I don't know if it's different regulations for a security team or a technical team. But early on, the tech team was said to have put up a drone, and that's what they were watching.
Right.
So that's another lie that I think Frank is going to have to adjust for and be like, oh, well, sorry, I never said the tech team. Nobody had it. I was busy trying to take a video of me talking to my son and him showing me my poodle. Like whatever he's going to have to say to get out of that.
Oh, my God, babe. He's done. He's done. He can't do any more interviews. He
they haven't
repeats
even
it.
addressed that lie yet, babe. They haven't even addressed. They're addressing them all, but when you got a year of lies to cover up for, Frank's going to be making up for this in 2028 still for all the lies he told in 2025 and 2026.
Yes, you are right. You are correct.
Death Queef actually figured it out. He said that is a 300-foot selfie stick that they got that shot with. That's Death Queef solved it, guys. Death Queef, please send that into Frank Turek and let him know you got his back.
Oh my God, I love Death Queef's like thumbnail. Oh my God.
It is so obvious. He's right.
You're right. You got it. You are right. Yes, that is my email, alleytopfiles@proton.me. Right?
Oh yes, I think it's right. Proton.
It's proton, not .com, proton.me.
Yes,
let me double check that. .me.
Yeah. Thank you, Jeannie. We love you, sweetheart.
Thank you.
So we did an episode on EMPs and micro drones, like I said, 6 months ago. Allie, and I've been saying this the whole time. No one's listened to us. So now that it's out there and people are more receptive, you may want to go check that out. I think it was the 7th live we ever did. I think we've got like 80 of them now.
Yeah.
But scroll back to live number 7. That's the one that I put in the chat. And we go over EMP technology, drones, geofencing with drones, all this crazy stuff in that episode. I think we even featured some of Dankster Intel's work on that as well in that episode. It was actually a hardcore episode. We did a freaking great job.
Just going to show you at the end here how big that drone is. It's just a little bit closer up. You can't tell me that's a bug. You're done.
Especially since it's flying with the legs down. Birds and bugs usually tuck their legs up.
Yes. And John Cullen did respond to this post I did. I found this a long time ago. Got a lot of heat for it because they're like, that's a bug. That's a bug. No, stop. This is not a bug. I know it's not the clearest thing. I know. But bugs don't fly like this. And they don't have that, like, do you see that? And this thing was flying fast. I'm telling you. I had to freeze frame it to get it right. And I was just like, oh, I freeze framed it right at the right. It flies fast. It just was like, really fast.
And the interesting thing is when we were watching this in video, Dan Flood with his meta glasses, I'm just going to slide over close to you.
Yep.
You can see him doing this as it's flying around. You can see Dan Flood with his meta glasses doing this. He's following it everywhere, guys.
Rick Cutler's doing that too. He's looking at it like this. He's looking at it like that.
But don't worry, it's just a dragonfly.
Yeah, it's just a dragonfly. Nobody's doing this either. Oh, shoo fly, get away from me. No one's touched. Don't swat the bugs, crowd. Please don't swat them. You don't see anybody going, oh. You know? Don't swat them. Just stand still, crowd. Like, really? You're done. Flying mantis is right. Yeah. Go check it out.
So I just threw.
That one is this.
Yeah.
Okay. That's what that is. And there was a lot just before this happened. I don't know if they're like scanning his face. I don't know what they're doing.
Do you want to show that other picture you have too? I can go grab it from your ex really quick. I just want to know if you want to show it.
Which one, baby?
The other drone.
I have them all here. This one?
No. Yes. Did you show that one?
No, not yet.
Beautiful. That's the one I'm talking about.
Okay. I'll show that one too.
Awesome, baby.
This is my work from a long time ago, by the way.
And by the way, I put that link in the chat. Copy that link and save it somewhere. That's our drone and EMP episode. We could actually probably update it because actually none of these finds are actually in that episode.
Yeah. Yeah. So.
Look at that, guys. What's that?
Yeah, what's that?
That don't look like no bug, man. That's not a bug, guys. Yeah, that's a mosquito. That's like
massive.
Look at the size of that, and then look at the person's head, like below them that's wearing the hat. And compare it, man. That's got to be some crazy bug.
I heard that, like, I think Lindsay Liu put that video out of Mikey was watching the drone footage on his phone. I don't know if that's true. Maybe it is. I haven't verified that. Good work to Lindsay for putting that out. It's very interesting.
Yeah, that was Lindsay's. If it is, the picture that she showed referencing the shot was wrong. But it doesn't mean he wasn't doing it and had a connection to the other aerial. So she just got her aerial photo mixed up. But it's still possible because of I was curious about the work that she was actually showing. It was very intriguing. I was interested in that.
Yeah.
It's definitely something to check out for sure.
Yeah. So there's no drones there, guys.
Yeah, no
What
drones.
do you think after Ali analyzed the video footage? And this is all from video footage from that day. And you have to, it's very time consuming. I have to tell you, you have to go with your mouse button frame by frame. And it sometimes you get it, sometimes you don't. It flies very fast. Took me hours. But yeah, go try to do it yourself.
Yeah,
it's possible.
And if you consume our drone and EMP video and you want more, please, everybody, go check out I Am John Cullen.
Yeah.
Because his work is phenomenal.
Yeah.
It's phenomenal. It's the only way to put it.
Yeah. And speaking of drones. Okay, so this was the last one. Yeah, you guys see that? Right?
Yeah.
You see that? I'll show you one more drone. Here it is.
Here's a good drone.
Do you like that?
So this I think this was actually the Hades spy plane that was there on the day. This is the Hades spy plane, guys. So this was flying, and micro drones came out of these guys' butts and started geofencing people at UVU that day. And then when they were done, they just flew back 30 minutes after, and then the drones just flew back into these guys' butts, and then they just flew away.
Just put this. Whenever someone says there was no drones that day, just throw this picture there.
That's what I'm actually going to start doing. Every time people goes, there's no drones when I'm on X, and they're like, you're crazy, there's no drones. I'm just going to take this picture and send it to them and go, what do you mean? I count 3 drones right here.
Oh, man. I can't. But yeah, that's our show for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. I might be doing something with Anna tomorrow. I'm not sure. We were supposed to do something today, but she had a family emergency. So maybe tomorrow, hopefully, or Wednesday, we will see. But I do have an episode on Tuesday. Anyhow.
Yes. We'll be at Artifacts on Tuesday.
So please follow Love. Love, please give me your socials where you are. Thank you so much for today and going through that video with Frank with me. That was awesome. And thank you all to the mods. Where can we find you?
Thank you for having me. It's Love and Compassion 1.
Love and Compassion 1.
YouTube, on X as well.
Yeah,
I think.
I'm
not really active in X. I use it for research, and for passing information around. But I'm on YouTube. I have a goal. I have been delaying it a little bit, but I will get back to it. I'm putting 1 video per chapter of the Bible.
Oh, nice.
Just for reading. Because when I was trying to find it online, like on YouTube, if I wanted to read the Bible, all I could find were it's like commentary, and people making their videos with a lot of AI and everything. This is for sitting down and reading. It's a 5 to 10 minutes video. You can do one a day. You read 1 chapter a day. You listen to a little bit of music. It's cool music.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I'm doing. And I'm helping with the research. That's what I do.
So please go check out
her link's right there.
Yes, please go check out her YouTube channel. These days, more than ever, especially dealing with Turning Point, you need to make sure you're ingesting scripture properly. So please go check out her channel.
Yeah.
And she's got an amazing video out on her channel about religion, politics, and the place it should have. That is absolutely a great video. I've watched the whole thing. I have posted it on X, and I've reposted it 2 more times on my wall on X because I really want. You're welcome, love. Anything for you, sweetheart. And I want people to see that. It's important. It's relevant. It's what's happening right now. And we need to know if what the Turning Point agenda is okay for the government. Should we be blending politics and religion this far? When is it okay? When is it not? And when do you need to take a step back and rethink what you're doing?
Exactly. Yep. Well said. Well said. So with that, thank you so much, love, for joining us today. We are done. We are done. We are done for today. And I will see you next time. I hope go watch my members' lives if you haven't become a member. And I think I have just one more. I think Crystal Small sent me 2 jewels. Thank you so much for that. Thank you. And I think it for today. I think I read them all already. Yeah, I did.
Yes, I believe
Just want to make sure if I read them all. If I missed something, let me know. Oh, I have a poll. I always forget the poll. I don't know if I always forget the poll.
Always.
Debbie's really good at telling me that with the poll. What do we got? We got, is Frank lying? 82% yes. No, 2%. He can't remember, just like Blake Neff. 7%. TPSA told him to correct himself. 10%. Ending the poll now. So yes, he's lying. That is the answer.
I need to play some.
Sorry?
Wait. Trying to play it.
And there we go. Paula White. Power.
Yep.
If anybody doesn't know who that is Paula White in the house. So with that, thank you, love. We are ending the stream tonight, and I will see you either tomorrow, if it all goes well, with Anna Escobar and Rio. And I will see you also Tuesday with Artifacts, Mitch Manley. I hope everybody can come there and bring their, like Anna says, bring your notebooks, because we have some questions to ask Artifacts on Tuesday anyhow. So thank you so much, everybody. I hope you have a fabulous rest of your Sunday, and I will see you tomorrow. You are my Marcus. Thank you, love. Christ is King. You're welcome.
Christ is King.
Christ is King. Say Jesus' name, and please keep fighting for Charlie Kirk and what is going on in this world. Please. I love you all. So I will see you soon. Bye-bye.